gorgeous light beings, my healers, my star seeds, my light workers. Welcome or welcome back to my channel, The Pleiadian Priestess. As always, I have a juicy reading for you guys today, so stick around for the topic of today's reading. Drum roll, please. The topic of today's reading is, what I'll look at. How did you cast him under your spell? Why was he drawn to you? What attracted him to you? So I want us to give a spooky kind of Halloween-y topic to the whole, why was he drawn to you? Why was he attracted to you? What about you stood out to him? Okay, let me write that down too. What about you stood out to him? But that's what we're going to be getting into in today's reading. Of course, we have another. This is my last new to me decks that I'm going to use for Halloween. I do have some new to you decks that I bought last year that I haven't used yet, because I want to get these out of the way first. And then we're going to get into those. But from the last of the first to me series of decks that I bought. Okay, it's been a long journey. Let me stop. It's been a few videos now, but you will no longer have to go through going through an unboxing, child. I can't speak. Stood out to them. Okay. So I'm excited. I love these topics. I love to kind of get into the minds of men. Okay, I said them, so this could be a woman as well for those who are watching who may be female looking for female, or non-binary looking for non-binary. But just, take what comes and then try to flip it, switch it, and reverse it. I do feel like for specific piles, more energies like feminine or masculine or non-binary energies come through, and I do emphasize those, which is why I love when I get a comment saying, oh, this part stood out to me and I'm this and that. I'm like, a period, because that group was for you for a specific reason, which is why the energy wasn't overly masculine or feminine, whatever. But yeah, I don't know how many groups I'm going to do today, but we're going to see. But I'm excited, okay? So we're going to get into, I love getting into the minds of men, guys. I'm like, of course, not a man. So I'm like, what do they be thinking? Why are they attracted to women? Because it seems like more and more these days, men aren't attracted to women. They don't like women. They're attracted to them sexually, of course, but they don't like women. Like, they have a problem. They're always trying to bring one down. Like, it's always something about looks. It's always something about this and that. Like, so many people are breaking up and having kids for no reason and all kind of stuff. It's just crazy out here in the world. That's why I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stay to myself. It ain't never that serious to be in a relationship if that man ain't treating you right. I'm so sorry. I'd rather be alone. Yeah. I love myself, being by myself. So this is the Green Witch's Oracle deck. And that's just it. We're decentering men this 2024. Men, it's not the center of our world anymore, or mine anyway. I love there's a pattern of this. It's like the words are deflated or sunken in, I should say. So it's like a little pattern, texture, I should say, there. Okay, so we have the Green Witch Oracle coming through, and then we have the Haunted House, Tarot of the Haunted House. And this was interesting to me because it was like more of a romantic kind of theme, and I love like a romantic theme. I needed one of those at least. I got spooky, I got regular Halloweeny, and then I got like a little sultry. So I guess save the best for last. Hopefully we'll see how I like them. Okay, I'm still making a mess. So yeah, disclaimer, if you hear the fan in the background, I apologize. If you hear the heater, radiator, whatever you want to call it in the background, I also apologize for that. Because, yeah, there it goes. Speak of the devil. Because it goes clink and clank. It goes up and down. It goes Hickton Houghton, as me and my sister used to say. Hickton Houghton. When we were swinging on the swings as kids, and it would start, coming out of the ground a little bit because it wasn't maybe the most stable. It would be Scarable. They have the most sexiest decks. They love, that's their kind of thing, I believe. But anyway, look at the back of that. That's cute. That's sexy. Okay, it's a haunted house, and what goes on in haunted houses, the world may never know. Okay, but yeah, it goes on, and I need the fan to cool it down because it's hot in here now, because the room's already small and they have the heater blasting. Child, like, I have my candles next to the heater, forgetting that they're going to be turning on soon. And I came home from work one day, and the candles are complete. One candle was complete liquid. I had to move it away and make it, like, cool down somewhere else away from the radiator. So now I'm like, how annoying, because they have the radiator hooked up right under the window, so if you place anything on the window it melts. But anyway, but yeah, just that disclaimer out there for you guys. If it's going on right now, the clink clank, that's the radiator. And if you happen to hear the fan, it didn't come through so much in the last reading, but I'm still saying it in case you do hear it. Yeah, so we have these decks here. We're going to pull some cards from this deck here. Like, I want to do 4 readings, but that's a lot of work. Like, if I make them at least 30 minutes, it's only going to be 2 hours. She's naive. Why would you do that? Giving trouble already. We'll see how I feel after I shuffle for group 3. Honestly. Okay, please, spirit, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, the highest good of myself, and the collective of my collective. And the collective of my collective. Can I get a card for my group 1s, please? Group 1s. Group 1s. How do they cast their man, their person, their whatever under their spell? How? Or what will? That's also something I wanted to get into. See, there we go. That could have been the key word. The what will. For those of you, if you're not with a man right now, or you're not with someone right now, you don't have a person, you want to know what will eventually attract your person to you, so everybody can watch the reading. If you already have a man, this will be what attracted him to you. If you don't have one, this is what will attract your future person to you. Okay, so for group 1 we have the moon. Not me ashy. I got a lotion here. Group 2, please. Group 2. But I also don't like to use lotion when I'm using new decks, because it kind of just doesn't sit right with me. Group 2. Lavender. This deck is beautiful. Group 3, please. Group 3, please, spirit. Group 3. I just got an image of 4 cards across here, so I guess we're doing 4 groups. Group 3, please. So that was my confirmation. Really? Group 3s, y'all giving trouble. Y'all giving my trouble group. There's always a trouble group. There's always a trouble group. Group 3, please, spirit. Group 3, what drew their person to them? How did they cast them under their spell? My group 3s. 1 card. We'll get more in the reading. No need to be fiending. Thank you. Sometimes you gotta reason with the cards. We have Sage. There's no reason to be fiending, so it's just giving me a lot of things that's gonna come through for your group. And then for my group 4s, please, spirit, my group 4s. What attracted their person to them? Why was their person drawn to them, spirit? Please. 1 card for my group 4s as well. We'll get more in the reading. Just give me 1 for right now. And y'all's person still don't listen, so we have 2. I guess I'll take them. Why not? We have the bee. And we have the moth, and they're both insects. How cool. We didn't get insects so far, but for your group, you have 2 insects. How interesting is that? Since I saw the bee first, we'll put the bee on top. Okay. So we have your 4 groups here. So we have 4 groups in front of you guys. You can choose group 1, group 2, group 3, or group 4. For group 1, we have the moon. Group 2, we have lavender. Group 3, we have sage. Group 4, we have the bee. You're going to choose the image, the number, the energy, the whatever calls out to you the most. The image, which I think I said already. If at any point you do not resonate with the reading, you can always come back to the drawing board, which is probably why I felt called to do 4 readings today instead of just 3. So come back to the drawing board, try again, and see how that goes for you. If none of them resonate, then you may not like what drew your person to you, and that's just the facts of life, child. I don't know what to tell y'all. But anyway, yeah. We have 4 groups. Choose your group, and as always, I will see you gorgeous people at your reading. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous group 1s. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the moon, which says phases, cycles, and intuition, then you're in the right place. Today, we're going to be going over how did you cast him, her, them under your spell, your person? Why was he, they, them, her drawn to you? And what attracted them to you, okay? So also kind of like a what about you stood out to them. I wanted to get a whole bunch of variations because they all technically mean the same thing, okay? I wanted to play more into the whole spooky Halloweeny season of it. Like, how did you cast him under your spell? What did you do? How did you come off? What, like, kind of like made him fall for you, essentially, you know? Or what drew him to you in the beginning for him to fall for you, you know? Whichever, take whichever. But things were falling like when I was starting your reading, so that could be something as well. This person fell right away because we do have intuition and we have the moon, and sometimes, like me, especially when I look at the moon or when I see the moon, there's just something about it that makes me have to stop and stare. Like I become mesmerized by it, and I could just look at it for the longest time. Like sometimes when I'm like watching the moon and I'm like walking the streets of New York, I like get, you know, mesmerized, and I'm just like, oh, and I'm like, I have to pay attention to where I'm going because it's always full. The streets are full in New York, so it's like I can't just be watching the moon. But cast under her spell for sure, and that's something you did right away, right off the bat with this person. I do feel like this person, you know how when you meet someone you kind of know they're going to change your life? That's how this person felt when they met you. Kind of like serendipity, their intuition told them that's the girl. That's why they can't stop looking at you. You know, like when you're choosing your pile in a certain reading, or for me anyway, there's one pile that I can't stop coming back to no matter where I look. And that's how I know that's my pile. My intuition's like, nope, that person. You look somewhere else, nope, to that person. You look somewhere else, I said no, that person. Yeah, that's what's coming through for y'all. So this person saw you, they couldn't stop staring, and they try to look away and they look right back, is the kind of vibe that came through for you guys. And things were falling, so it could have been like a very like, not cataclysmic or catastrophic event, but it was just like something like an earthquake. Maybe the ground shook and things were falling around them, or it was just like maybe their nervous system was nervous, they started shaking a little bit, or their heart started beating faster. Something like that is coming through for you guys. And the moon, like I said, does cast you under her spell, like, or me anyway. I should just speak for myself, but I feel like it happens to enough of us for me to be like, we, okay? There is something like very mysterious, very alluring, very, I don't know. I think the word luminescent comes from the moon. It just glows. There's something that just glows about you, and that's what drew your person to you, or what casted the spell. I don't think it was particularly you, but like your energy, okay? And it could have been something otherworldly, something more divine that drew this person to you as well. So we could be talking divine counterparts, soulmates, high-level soulmate, you know, maybe even twin flames, because you guys were meant to meet each other to teach each other some kind of lesson, essentially. That could be what's coming through. But yeah, there's something here about that. There's something here about glowing as well, because I'm looking at these crystals and they seem to be glowing to me in a way, you know? Maybe you also heighten this person's intuition whenever they're around you. They started hearing messages or feeling like really strong feelings to be urged towards you. And this person may not have been big into intuition before, but their intuition like awoken when you were around them, which could be something that's coming through as well. That's what drew them to you. Okay, so now I want to get into some tarot. And as always, nope, wrong. As always, we have the Fool at the bottom. So I wasn't wrong. There's a Fool at the bottom of the deck, okay, for my group 1. So that could be happening here. There could have been something about a new beginning for you guys. For my people who choose group 1s, whenever I use a new deck, a new beginning, you jumping off a cliff, taking a chance on life, you know, taking risks. That's what the Fool's all about. Literally this girl, I don't know who she's running from, but it's like she's coming out of the water, and it's like, oh my gosh, like, I just keep hearing luminescence, and I'm also hearing Lumiere from Beauty and the Beast. That could be something as well. You light up the room around you, and I did say something about the candles glowing. So there's something of that glow, like something around you, your aura that just glows, and this person was like, out of everyone else, you were the only one that was glowing in the room, so they had no choice but to come back to you every time their eyes, you know, that makes sense. But also there's been like a whole thing on TikTok where it's like a hear me out cake, and Lumiere has been on there a few times. The ones that I have seen, he's been on there more than once. So Lumiere, there's something about you. He had that charisma, you know. You could have an accent, a French accent. You could be exotic from, you know, where this person lives or who they're used to seeing. You're more exotic than what they're used to seeing, okay? It's kind of like you came out of nowhere. And I'm hearing Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus. You came like a wrecking ball. They've never fell so hard in love. All they wanted was to tame your something. I came in like a wrecking ball. I never felt so hard in love. All I wanted was to break your walls. All you ever did was wreck me. So it could be something here about you wrecking them, okay, for other people. Okay, interesting. But yes, like you came out of the water, you came out of nowhere. There's something like very mystical is the word I could say about you. Like you were like an otherworldly creature, and they were like, who is this alien? Who is this creature that I'm seeing? And I keep coming back to them. There's just something different about them, and my intuition's telling me I should go say something. That's the kind of vibe coming through. With you guys could have been wearing a dress or will be wearing a dress. Like I said in the intro, this is a who for now, someone you've already met, okay? And this could be a who for some time down the line when you do meet this person. So why was he drawn to you? Why will he be drawn to you? Take it as you want. It could be present tense or past tense or future tense, okay? So yeah. There's something here about you being well dressed. Look at how she's missing a glove in this. There could be something about them paying attention to you very heavily, you know? And you look spooked or surprised to see them is something that could be coming through as well. The same things they were feeling for you, you were feeling for them. Like you were shocked to have seen them because you could be someone who's more spiritual, more in tune with your intuition. This is like someone you could have seen in a dream before and you're meeting them in real life. There's something about that factor. Like shock. And look at what we have right in the back. The moon. Yeah. The moon glowing heavily. A full moon at that. So weird things could have been happening, as I said. Because you look shocked and scared. I said things were falling down before I started your reading. So something about that. It could have been a natural disaster, earthquake, or something where you were shocked and disheveled and scared. And this person was like, oh, I have to help that person in particular, you know? Like a damsel in distress kind of moment. But yeah, let's get into the cards. I hate to shuffle a nice deck, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. These are really good. I like these. I was scared I wasn't gonna like them. Because sometimes you don't know. There's so many knockoff decks. And I'm not sure if it's a knockoff deck, but I wanted it. There could be something about knocking out. You could have knocked this person out, or they knocked someone out for you and helping you, which would make sense to why you were shocked, because they knocked someone out in front of you because the guy was bothering you. Maybe he was grabbing your arm, which would make sense why one of her sleeves or gloves were gone, because the guy was grabbing her and she was like, leave me alone. And then the person, your guy, your whatever, came out of nowhere and just knocked them out. And now she's shocked, you know? So maybe there could have been a chivalrous act, or there will be a chivalrous act that happens. Yeah. The moon also represents like secrets, things being kept hidden, you know? So there could be something about that coming through as well. You seem to be like a secret they wanted to uncover, or they sensed you were keeping secrets and they wanted to uncover your secrets. Why do these cards stay wanting to fall? Like, it's so annoying, bro. It's so annoying. Okay, so the moon, we'll go over here. Here we have the Seven of Pentacles, and we have her being scared about something again. Like, that could just be the theme of the deck, but we'll see moving forward how many cards feature someone looking like shocked or worried. And here we have the Eight of Pentacles. So these are two that fell. Maybe I should put them back. So they just fell from the deck. I wasn't sure they were supposed to come out. If they come back out, then we know. Okay. So why was he, or why will he be drawn to my group ones? Please, Spirit, why? We have the Four of Four. There's nothing here to distinguish, so this is the Emperor. Oh, see? Okay, and here's the Four of Swords. These cards are cute. I like that I got them. So we have the Emperor coming out, so manly man behavior. Maybe you got him out of his... Yeah, you see what I was talking about? Look, he have a shotgun here. And he's trying to shoot somebody to protect her honor, you know? This person could be protecting your honor, or was protecting your honor. There's also something here about the guy. I got a quick, brief glance of him from Tarzan. The one who was, like, trying to kill the apes and hunt them down. That's the kind of guy this person could have been, and you kind of got them out of that energy because you didn't want them. So you made them have to change and become more chivalrous and more gentlemanly, more gentle, more warm in general. Because the Emperor, I wouldn't say he's the warmest guy around. Okay, he's ruled by Mars. He's Aries energy. So it's very much, I get what I want. I go after what I want. Nothing is stopping me from getting what I want kind of energy. And the Emperor in reverse, which he didn't want to come out as, I want to note that. that it's like you made him take on a more sweeter persona. Not saying he's not going to be in his masculine anymore, or this person was going to be their masculine coming after you, pursuing you, but they had to take a more gentle approach to it. You know, I'm hearing reproachful. So maybe you said something to them that kind of knocked them down a peg, and they came back to you reproachful, regretful, that kind of energy. Reproachful definitely means like, you know, you were, what is it? You were penalized. You weren't penalized. What is it? Reprimanded. That's the word I'm looking for. You were like, don't do that. Like you're a reprimand a dog, and the dog comes back to you all reproachful, like, you know, like, forgive me for you. I know I did a bad thing, but I still love you, and you still love me. That kind of thing. This person came like more reproachful. Okay. Then we have this card here, which is all these cards coming out reverse. Can we see them first, please? We have the 11, so we have justice. See, what did I say? This person did something to you, now they're coming in reproachful, trying to find justice for what they did. Not the monsters under the bed. Somebody was trying to get you out of your shell, because the 4 of Swords does kind of give me that energy. And here we have 9, and I think 9 is Hermit. As I said, someone is trying to get you out of your shell, bro. Okay. And here, I didn't even look at this. I don't know what this is. It's a pentacle, but what kind of pentacle? It has to be a suit. So maybe it's the Queen of Pentacles. It's one of the pentacles. Let me look in the book. Because obviously this is Swords. You have a lot of major arcana. Like I said, it was a major moment meeting you. That is something that was coming through. Maybe they came in and they kind of like, they were drunk and they spilled a drink on you. And you're like, what the heck are you doing? And you reprimanded them, and they came afterwards, you know, with their tail tucked between their legs, like, I'm sorry, can I buy you a drink? Can I say sorry? How can I make it up to you? And then they're kind of like groveling in a way, okay? Let me get the book, like I said, to see what that is. I do believe it's like some kind of, was there no book with this one? I'm pretty sure it came with one. No, I'm pretty sure it did come with one. Where did it go? It's not over here. Here it is. I need insignia though. Okay, this is a Page of Pentacles. Because the description in the book says, Witch, young of earth, plays with the energy of growth and manifestation. She's student, she's curious, and she's impressionable. So that could have been the thing that led them to you, because we have a nice, big, manly emperor here who knows things. He's experienced, worldly, if you will, you know, in charge. Very, very, very masculine, viral energy. And then we have this poor innocent little page here. She's just discovering the world. She's just learning about her abilities. She's just coming into who she is, you know what I mean? So I'm hearing, I am 16 going on 17, innocent as a rose, from, I think it's The Sound of Music, I believe. I haven't seen the movie, but I just know that song because it's very prominent in pop culture. But 16 going on 17, innocent as a rose, is the energy going on now. Since we're grown here, you could have known this person when you were 16 or 17 and they knew you but couldn't make any moves, okay? Or maybe they did make moves because you were, what is it called? Pretending to be older than you were, okay? And this person was hitting on you and you're like, I can't because I'm too young, and you know, that kind of thing. But if not that, and you were just really young and they were very much older, it's giving the thing that is that attracted them to you is because you were impressionable. You seem like very innocent, wide-eyed, doe-eyed, like not really knowing a lot about a lot, you know, and they wanted to come like protect you, help you kind of vibe. You did get them in their emperor energy of wanting to protect and serve and be of service, essentially. And not even gonna lie, the whole manly man in them just wanted to kind of see if they can get one over on you, or kind of they wanted to teach you things, you know, like, I'm grown, I could teach you things, is the kind of energy that's coming through here. So she's now, what is it called, getting a grasp on her power. She's growing a rose, you know. And it's funny how I said that innocence a rose. Wow. I didn't even realize she was growing a rose until I looked at it really, or a flower in general. But yeah, there's something going on about that. Like, you're wise, you're witty, you're sharp tongued, your eyes are intelligent, but there's something about you also still being meek and modest and innocent and not knowing much. So this could have been a lecture you were at, or you could have been at a convention, and your youth was showing. I'm hearing your youth becomes you. What kind of creeper is this? Your youth became you. So there was something very innocent and very youthful about you that this person wanted to kind of like prey on, essentially. They were the prey, you were the prey, and they were the predator. These coming out back to back. I did want to say this was the Queen of Pentacles, so there could be something mature about you, but when it comes to looks wise, it's definitely giving young, youthful. Flowers still in your air, you know, air, flowers still in your air, flowers still in your hair, you know. I'm hearing dewy skinned and all that, you know. Before life hardens you, you're still excited about things. You still want to learn, eager to please is what I'm hearing. This is very, I don't know if I like this. But anyway, we're going to go on. The Four of Swords, I do remember it did come out in reverse. So there could be something here about you being very much in your shell and not wanting to talk to them. And that kind of turning them on even more. Because you were nervous around them, you know. I'm hearing You Make Me Nervous, that song. But it's also giving me Nervous by John Legend, where he's like, you still make me nervous, okay? So it's like, even to this day, if you are with this person, there's something about you that still makes them nervous, okay? But yeah, look, she's cowering. She's in her bed trying to rest, and we have these hands coming to prey on her. Ooh, maybe you felt that predator vibe this person gave off, and you were just like, nah, you know? Which is why the girl at the Fool, she was like, it's kind of like she got in too deep, is what I'm hearing. Because in the Fool card, as we saw, she's coming out of the water scared of something. And that would make sense if you were pretending to be of age but you really aren't, and then this shark comes to get you, and you're like, I'm not ready for this, and you're running away because you're shocked at how this person made you feel or something. Like, no, I just want to giggle. This is not funny, but it's just it's a story coming through. And I love when I get a story, honestly. So yeah, there's something here about them meeting you being above, out of your depth, you know, punching above your weight kind of vibe. You went to like a function, snuck in because you're underage, and then you meet this nice distinguished older gentleman who's trying to woo you and charm you and get you into his bed, and you're just like, I thought I was grown. I'm not grown enough for this. And you're running away from this person because you're running away from being bitten and eaten alive by a shark. You know what I mean? So this person definitely was giving predator to your prey, definitely coming through heavily. And there's something here about you retreating into your shell because their masculine energy was like maybe a bit too much. They were like overpowering, which would make sense because out of all the archetypes in the tarot, the Emperor is the one who's gonna do it. Because look, he done kill these animals and they're hanging up on his wall. He's a hunter, exactly. And he's trying to figure out his next destination on this map here, this globe. It's like, who am I gonna what is it called? I heard debase. Oh my gosh. Who am I going to debase next? Okay. Interesting. I'm hearing Tess of Herbdeville or something like that. It's I think it's a book by Charlotte Bronte. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm getting the vibe, the scene from 50 Shades of Grey where Anna is like, I'm Tess of the Herbville, whatever, running away from the guy who's trying to debase her. So there could be some corruption going on here. This person tried to corrupt you, or like I said, there's something that was so innocent about you. They had to kind of come over because it was too intoxicating. It was too sweet, you know? Yeah, they wanted to, you know, rough you up a little bit. And that's kind of the energy that I was getting in the movie of 50 Shades of Grey, where Christian wanted to corrupt her in a way. So yeah, that's coming through. But the Justice card, there is something here of them doing something to you, or you trying to find balance, or them trying to find an area where you guys both get along, you know. What's the saying? Common ground. There we go. This person was trying to find common ground with you, or they will be trying to find common ground with you. So they're kind of like, you know, just spitballing a few things, asking what you're interested in, trying to really get to know you actually. Like, I do feel like this person was coming on type predatory, but that's the vibe of men. They are literally predators, child. Like, I don't know what else to say. They're the one who's meant to hunt, and pursue. So it's like you were in their sights. You were a nice tender filly. Oh my gosh, bro. You were a nice tender filly they wanted to sink their teeth into is what's coming through here. And they did what they had to do. They came up with conversation. They asked you questions about yourself to kind of find common ground, to see if you had something in common they could kind of, you know, not prey on. It's not what I'm getting. It's like they wanted to have a conversation with you. They wanted to talk to you and they wanted to relate to you. They were trying to find something of interest that you guys both had in commonalities, you know, which everybody does. Like, do we have the same interests? Are we into the same things? What can we talk about? Are we alike in any kind of way? Are we compatible, you know? But the Justice cards also give me they did do something to maybe offend you. Your sense and sensibilities. So you're kind of someone who could be kind of buttoned up. I'm saving myself for marriage. I don't talk to rakes, you know, rakish fellows like you. Stay away from me. And this person kind of offended you with their very, like, how can I say it? Like, I'm getting at a loss for words. So somebody could have been a loss for words. Their, like, bluntness, their forwardness is what I would want to say. Thank you. The words are coming, but it's taking a while. You were kind of taken aback by their forwardness, and you're just like, sir, hand on chest, clutching your pearls, like, who are you talking to, me? And you're in a setting where they think you're grown, so yeah, they're coming at you as a grown man trying to bag a grown woman. What you mean? Or a grown person trying to bag another grown person. This could be like a bit of a kink event, maybe. Maybe you were dipping your toe in a kinky event, and this person saw you, the innocent and impressionable, and you know, like a filly they wanted to sink their teeth into, and they came at you real crazy. And you're like, excuse me, just because we're in this kind of setting doesn't mean you would come and talk to me any kind of way. Okay, thank y'all. Thank you. Okay. There's something here about maybe wanting to take care of you because we have a nurse outfit here. So maybe they hurt you and then they wanted to take care of you as well. They wanted to do a little bit of both. They were trying to balance out those energies in them, that very inherent masculine pillage and plunder energy with this person is still young. I could feel their youth and I want to make them feel comfortable as well, is what's coming through. Like, I don't know why I'm getting a whole book of this, okay? So it could have been just one interaction that kind of really cast them under your spell, and they're just like, yeah, I have to do whatever I need to do to make this person not scared of me anymore. Okay, now here we have the Hermit. They took a little step back. They retreated back into their shell a little bit. They stopped being so forward trying to impress you, and just, you know, not pretended, but it didn't want to come out, so maybe pretended. They decided, okay, to be a little less forward, less on, less too much, you know. Now, I want to get some cards from this deck here to see what else casts them under your spell. This is the Witch's Familiar Oracle. So it'll kind of give an energy that you were in, because there's a bunch of different animals in here. Fierce, meek, small, cute, not so cute, scaly and slimy. So why was this person drawn to my group ones? Please, Spirit, why are they drawn to my group ones? What about my group ones cast them under their spell? What about them stood out to my group ones? I mean, what about my group ones stood out to their person? What attracted him or them to you? Come on, give us the tea. What about my group ones? What about my group ones? Look, we have a butterfly. Air, monarch butterfly. Maybe, yeah, there was something very intelligent and witty about you. Maybe you guys were like having an argument or bantering about something, and this person was like, oh, you're smarter than you look, or I didn't expect those words to come out of your mouth. You know, like I said, you gave Queen of Pentacles when I saw you, but I'm not used to this person. To them, you're Page of Pentacles, but to me, you're giving Queen of Pentacles, so you're much smarter than you look, is the vibe that's coming through, and that's something that kind of took them aback, okay? Can I get a card for their person? What energy will their person be embodying? And I will scream if a predator comes out, and that's just it. I will scream. What energy was their person embodying? Oh, we don't have a predator. We have an otter. Oh, how cute. Maybe someone who was trying to be more masculine than they actually are, but because the Emperor didn't want to come out in reverse. So someone who was pretending to be masculine, you know, when they're just a little otter. And very playful as well, because we have the otter just touching on somebody, or that could have been what they were doing. They were being very forward with their advances. The hermit is also a very intelligent kind of energy, so it's like you guys were giving banter back and forth, really good banter. Okay, I just heard wet blanket, so maybe somebody was being a bit of a wet blanket, and a wet blanket is someone who comes and dampens things. It makes it like, you know, when you dampen the mood a little bit, this person could have presented themselves as a wet blanket to you. And you're just like, oh, you gave me the ick. And this person's like not trying to make up for it, essentially. But the hermit is definitely someone trying to retrace their steps, and them hunting for something, and look at sis hiding in the background, like you're running away from them, and they're trying to track you all night. You're just like, leave me alone, sir. You know, it's giving episode 2, book 2 in 50 Shades of Grey, where Christian comes to sis's friend's thing opening, the opening to his gallery. I think his name was Jose or something. And it's after she broke up and left him. She's like, why are you here, Christian? She's like, I want another chance. I want to take me back. This sis got the ick and ran from him at the end of the last movie, the end of the last book, you know? But this person is very smiley, very playful, very touchy-feely is the vibe that I'm getting from them. Overly friendly, too friendly, you know? And at the bottom of the deck, we have unicorn. So this could be a little bit like a bit of an enemies to lovers situation, you know, or where you guys became lovers, then enemies, then lovers again. That's something if you want trope-wise. Because spirit, there's something here about spirit being a part of this connection, which is why we have this intuition, phases and cycles coming through. And phases and freaking cycles, then we have the monarch butterfly, which is change, cycles, exactly. You represented a new beginning for them, something that made them want to transform, maybe be a better person, not so much of a rake and a player. They wanted to be someone who was worthy of you, a gentleman, if you will, you know, compared to a rake or a freaking, what do you call it, Lothario, you know? A little bit of a Romeo. This person could have been a Romeo, you know? They're very emotional. This person could be an artist, maybe. And those girls usually fall at artists' feet. People who can sing, draw, they have some kind of talent in the arts. Women fold for these men real quick. So with water coming out, and they're very playful, they're very open. That's the vibe that's coming through. Touchy-feely. You know, flirt with anyone that has a skirt, essentially. And with you weren't falling for that. You were not airy. You were flighty, you were leaving, you wanted to get up and go kind of energy, and this person wanted to chase. Wanted to give chase, yeah. Chase tails, what I'm hearing. Huh. But I love how we have the symbol of air, but then we also have a nice pentacle, golden pentacle. So there's something here about you were feeding them, you were giving them nourishment with your words, you know? There is something very warm and abundant about you. The way, like, I look, and I was saying something about glowing, and look at how it's glowing behind her. Like, I was looking at this here, and I'm like, there's something very glowy, very healthy, warm about you that attracted this person to you. And look at how the animals are crowding around her. So it's like giving earth witch. Is it hedge witch? Where she has a greenhouse, she's growing things, you know, maybe you're, sure. Maybe you're, yeah, there's something here about stumbling over your words. So yeah, you made this person nervous, or you were nervous around them, or both, honestly. But yeah, greenhouse, you're growing your own plants, your herbs, you're a hedge witch, herbalist, that kind of thing. You have an apothecary, and this person came into your shop, kind of vibe. You own a flower shop, there's something here about earth. Or you just have prominent earth placements, because even though we're getting air, monarch butterfly, it's also giving earth very much, because we have the pentacle right there. There could have been something about this person watched you blossom in front of them, because in this picture, we have caterpillars, we have people in their cocoon, we have butterflies already out of the cocoon, and then we have butterflies coming out of the cocoon. So this person could have watched you blossom in front of them. You came in nervous, very meek, or this person could have watched you blossom in front of them over a course of months, weeks, or years, you know? You knew this person for a long time, and you went from being the caterpillar, okay, to go in your cocoon, and the next time they saw you come out of your shell, or they watched you make this progression in your life. But just phases, cycles, exactly. This person saw you through many phases and cycles in your life. That's coming through for real. they saw you through many phases, and they saw you blossom into this butterfly, this confident person, this beautiful, self-assured, intelligent person. You were always intelligent, because when they met you, you were a page and they were the emperor. And now as you move along in your journey, there's something here about you hiding from them, or you maybe not wanting to talk to them or something like that, and them hunting you or watching you from afar. If this is what this relationship is playing out as, you guys broke up and you're not together anymore, but they're watching you blossom, or they have watched you blossom, this beautiful butterfly, over the course of years or months or weeks or days, who knows. And now you're someone who's more self-assured, you know, and that's that spirit playing a part in it. So I'm getting like very high level soulmate or twin flame, where you guys break up and are in separation, not meant to be together, then get back together because you're meant to learn lessons, or kind of spark certain changes in the other person, transformation. You represented this person's first step in changing to be a better person, you know, if that makes sense. So now we're going to get some cards from this deck here. This is the Lost Oracle. I loved it in the last reading I used it in, so I definitely want to use it again. I'm making use of all my Halloween cards. What drew them to you? How did you cast them under your spell? We have Midnight Brew, the alchemy of you. How sexy is that? Ooh, the alchemy of you. It's giving that, like I said, that scene, or like I keep saying, the scene from Buffy, the hotness of you, dummy, where Willow was telling Tara, of course those men are feeding after you. Of course you could be with anybody you want. You're hot. Like, how many times do I have to tell you? Like, I'm literally gonna have to fight for you, because if you ever came into how beautiful you actually are, I would not have to fight for you. So this person could have been happy they found you before you found yourself, before you kind of blossomed into this butterfly, because butterflies are gorgeous. Everyone loves them. They're beautiful. No one can deny a butterfly is beautiful. But caterpillars, we can't say the same about a caterpillar. So this person saw you, saw that light in you, you were glowing. They were literally drawn to you before you grew up, because they were always meant to be, or will always are meant to be your person, okay? So that glow was there. That was their intuition, spirit telling them that's your person. Watch out for them. You guys met. Maybe things didn't work out. They were too much of a player, Lothario, whatever. And then you moved on. You drifted apart. Didn't really talk. And then now they're seeing you blossom to this beautiful butterfly. And now it's like, Lord, I hope she never finds out, or they never find out how attractive they actually are, because then I'm gonna have to be beating people off with a stick, shooting people away from them. You know, and Willow's like, I'm not very good with the bush. Do I have to fight to keep you? You know, I'm not much of a fighter. This otter energy's not giving much of a fighter, but they're hoping it doesn't come to that. And I'm getting it won't, but there is something here about you capable of getting a lot of attention from other people, men, women, whatever, both. Okay, and this person's like, I hope they never realize how attractive they are, because I'm now seeing them in a different light now. Now they're more beautiful to me as well, but I liked them before they became this person. You know, doesn't that count for anything? You know, this person is trying to argue their way back into your life, like, you know, or in your life, period, depending on the storyline that's playing out between you guys. And here we have Elixir, your wish is granted. Wow. Yeah, because you were their wish come true, which is why they were attracted to you in the first place, why they were drawn to you in the first place. There's something about you that drew them in. And it's funny how I'm talking about casting people under your spell, and I've used that reference many times in this reading. And we have an Elixir. Your wish is granted. This person saw you, was immediately cast under your spell, and that's just it. That's the end of it. That was history. And here we have the crone hidden at the bottom of the deck. Know your power. Like I said, there was something here about you being innocent when they first met you, and now you've grown into your powers. You've grown into your beauty. You've grown into your wisdom. You've grown into your intelligence, your body, your confidence. And now this person's like, you're giving crone energy. It was there before, because like I said, I got Queen of Pentacles vibes, which can give crone. I'm pretty sure she is the crone, you know. She's the wise one. I think it's also the Queen of Swords. So like I said, there's something here about your intelligence, your words, you cuss people out, or you're very witty kind of energy. You know a lot about a lot. That kind of vibe is coming through. But you were still little in that. You were still growing into who you are. And now when they meet you again, you're this crone who knows your power now. You know? I love it. And we have 6, which is what they were thinking. Okay, and then we have 7, which comes immediately after, which is you kind of leveling up once again. So that's coming through. But we have Midnight Brew, the alchemy of you. So there is something here about you being an alchemist, you concocting things, putting things together. So some of you are moon witches, hedge witches, cosmic witches, whatever you resonate as, kitchen witches, whatever it is. Maybe you could throw down in the kitchen. This person like wants to taste your food more because we have her cooking here and the elixir. So you're good at a bunch of different things. But I want to get some more cards, right, from this deck before we leave. What else drew their person to them? And of course you fall. See, I'm about to... let me not get violent. It's fine. We have cup of tea, which is patience and reassessment. So maybe this person had to kind of, you know, move away from the connection to kind of come back in and see how things work. But with the midnight brew, I keep wanting to say witch's brew. So midnight brew could have been something about a late night drink that happened between you guys. Some tea. You made them a cup of tea. You want a cuppa? Okay. And it's definitely giving me that date that Anna and Christian had. The first one where he took her out to breakfast after the photo shoot at the hotel. For those of you who know the movie and the books, and they were drinking regular English tea, or she was drinking regular English tea. What was it? Earl Grey. You know, they talked over tea, and he was like, you should stay away from me, I'm not good for you. And she's like, maybe I should decide that, and blah, 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 blah. And then he kind of like protected her from getting ran over after that date, because he was trying to run away from her, saying, you should stay away from me, I'm not good for you. The good old warning away, but still wanting her, you know, pushing her away, but also simultaneously pulling her in. And then she almost like walked into the street because he was, you know, casting her under his spell. And then, you should watch where you're going, getting all upset, like, Christian, get out of my face. Like, I was so ready to fight that man in the book and in the movies, because you're just being annoying at this point. Don't try to come and seduce me and take me out to tea and breakfast and know you're interested and tell me you're interested, but, oh, you should stay away from me. Leave me alone. Like, I do what I want. Okay? Thank you. That could have been you. You're a little bit of you're bratty. You talk back. This person's like, oh, maybe you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do that. It's like, who are you to tell me what to do? Mind your business. How about that? So I'm moving the table a little bit to get these cards that fell over here. So give me a second. I'm trying to get them. Don't fall. Don't even think about it. Okay. Now I can bring y'all back. Okay. And then we have time, which is literally like time. And I was talking about time could have passed between you guys. The cards are funny. Like time. It's also I don't think it's thyme, it's thyme, the seasoning. And it says presence and self-awareness. That's what I was getting. You made this person more aware of their surroundings. Things the earth could have shook when they met you or saw you. That could have been also some kind of ultimate awareness telling you, hey, that person, like I said, there was a glow around you saying this person's important. Go talk to them, go look at them, you know. Don't turn away. Nope, it's them. Even if you weren't, like I said, the best looking person around or you're their usual type, there was a glow that kept telling them, come back to that person. That's them. It's them for you, you know. Not the more attractive girl in the room, not the one who's getting all the attention. That one right there. Go talk to her. Yeah. Okay. Now, there is something about your presence as well and your awareness. I do think you have a lot of self-awareness, which is why this person said, oh, you may not be the most mature person. You may not be a queen of pentacles, but I see you getting there very soon, you know? Youth doesn't always chalk up maturity. You know, it's not always the same. They don't go hand in hand. Some people who are young are very youthful, very mature. I mean, yeah, very youthful and very mature at the same time because they have to go through some things. It depends, you know. But here we have earthworm, clarity, and rumination. Rumination is giving me runes. So yeah, you could dabble in spirituality, and that's what this person enchanted them about you as well. Like, oh, this person's gonna cast a spell on me, or they could have said you did cast a spell on them, or they were scared to drink whatever you gave them. Because look at how we have this flower in the tea. Look at you putting spells on this person. You could have literally, and I was talking about earth energy coming through really strongly. There is something here about you being of earth, so it's giving hedge witch. And this person's more so like they're very intuitive with their water otter coming out. And I didn't want to mention 6 also gives me soulmate. So 6 of Cups vibes, past life energy here as well. It could be something that also drew them to, like I said, divine energy. And on this thing here, we have a butterfly. On this card here, we have a butterfly or a moth. That doesn't matter. Same thing. They're basically the same energy and they mean the same things most of the time. But yeah, there's something here about phases, cycles, going over and over again with this person, leaving, coming back, that kind of energy. And what drew them to you is, like I said, is your innocence. You were young, impressionable, you know, maybe eager to please, essentially, those kinds of things. Because I'm hearing Christian Grey also say, I aim to please, or we aim to please, a few times in the movie and in the books. Yeah, but there's something that was warm, soothing, gentle, calm about you, because we have tea, and tea is usually used to do those things, to calm after a nice day, to add some lethargy to the day, to not make it so rushed and that kind of vibe, you know. Maybe this person was able to finally breathe around you where they were always very fast-paced other places, you know, if that makes sense. Earthworm is also very grounded as well, because look at how half the earthworm is in the ground, the rest of it is coming out of the ground. It's like you were a very grounded person. You made them feel very grounded, you know, safe, that kind of energy. I'm hearing at home. Now with clarity and rumination, there's something here about it taking maybe a lot of rumination for them to gain some clarity from the situation. So like I said, it could have been, like I said, over years, and they're finally seeing you blossom to the butterfly they always knew you were going to be, and now it's even more attractive to them. So this could be like over the years kind of situation, you know. They've been checking in on you, looking at you. They could have been in hermit mode as well. You made them think, exactly, the hermit card. You made them retract and think about their actions or think about their words before they said them. Think about who the person they were becoming and why they were becoming that way. Why do they act this kind of way? A lot of self-reflection, which I did think came out. Self-awareness, same thing. Rumination, same thing. So yeah, I think that's all that I have for you guys before I keep repeating myself over and over again. There's something here about smoke as well. So you could have thought you were a smoke show. There's smoke here, smoke here. And this is kind of like giving me like a very foggy, eerie kind of night. So smoke there. And the earthworm is very, the fact that you got something very small and dainty, the butterfly, and you're getting the worm and that kind of stuff. There could be something like very small about you, little. We have owls coming through many a time in the cards, in different decks. We have owls here, we have owls there. So something, like I said, very wise about you. Maybe you kind of, they expected to come and teach you, but instead you taught them. Is vibe that's coming through. But yeah, you're coming through with small things. You could be something that's usually hard to miss, but you're not. The earthworm are hard to miss, and they always only come out during the rain. That's what I've seen anyway. In New York, when it's raining, that's when all the worms come out. And I try not to step on them, but I still see them, you know, but they're just small sometimes. Maybe you played small and that kind of attracted them to you as well. Because like I said, you were very much in your shell, very meek, very shy, and they wanted to come and corrupt you in a kind of way. For others of you, you're just little. You could be short, you're petite, you're that kind of, you know, a small frame. And it's funny because I was definitely getting that vibe, the song from Hamilton, intelligent eyes and a hunger pang frame. And when you said hi, I forgot my dang name. So there could be something about that. When you said hi, they forgot their name. But intelligent eyes in a hunger pang frame. So some of you could look like you don't eat a lot. Some of you could look you do, who knows. But sometimes hard to miss if you don't look close enough. Because we're getting a lot of small animals. A butterfly could be hard to miss, but they fly by really quickly, and they're hard to grasp and keep up with. You could have been very flighty, like I said. I think I said that earlier in the reading. Earthworms are very, they keep to themselves. They're very reclusive, is what I want to say. And only half of them is out when you do see them, child. Unless it's raining, and then they come out to place. You could love rain. You could be a pluviophile. I'm the same. I love rain. You could have met in the rain when it was raining outside. That could be important as well. A little factor to confirm for some of you. And that could have been the shaking that was happening. Thunder, you know, and lightning. Interesting. Okay. It could have been a full moon when you met them. There's something here about you, them wanting to conquer you, because we're getting the world coming through here as well. Like I said, that exotic energy. And I did say that you came from a different world from them. I'm not sure if I got that from that card or something else, but that's coming through. You guys balance each other out really well. I mean, it makes sense because the Emperor, the Page of Pentacles, oh, yeah. Very intense compared to like a very, could be intense, but not so much. And owls are small but fierce as well. I mean, there are some big owls, but compared to other birds and humans and other animals, owls are pretty little. So we're getting a lot about flight, air. Maybe there's an airy quality to your speech. Maybe you have like a very breathy voice, and that's very attractive. Maybe you whisper, you talk very low. They really have to stop and listen to hear what you have to say, or else they're gonna miss it entirely. Something about that as well. They're holding on to your every word. Drinking tea when they don't usually drink tea. Like, you want to go out for tea? Oh yeah, sure. I don't usually drink tea, but okay. You opened up their heart chakra, because I'm being caught this crystal here, the time. And it's like, yeah, rooted in them and growing. But roots, earth, soil, fertility is also coming through as well. So maybe some of you look very fertile, okay? Whenever I hear fertility, I always think of like childbearing hips. Some of you could have childbearing hips. You have like nice curves. And this person's, of course, their biological makeup is like, go for her. The ones who have the hips, or those are childbearing hips, they're able to have your child biologically. That's what men are more drawn to sometimes, because it was known that the people who have the wider hips, it's easier for them to give birth or something like that. If that makes sense. So their biological their biological makeup was drawn to you, could have been pheromones as well. You could smell really good. Yeah, it's like you were always cooking up something. You were always making them think, making them stew, making them wait, is what I'm hearing as well. But yeah, you were their wish come true. That's it. Smart, witty, playful, maybe a little defiant, maybe a little bratty, you know what I mean? All those things are coming through. And like I said, for the kink, because 50 Shades of Grey was like a more kinkier storytelling, there could be something about that coming through. An older person, younger girl, older male, older whatever, age gap, okay? Age gap, enemies to lovers kind of thing, or over the years, second chance, if you were going with book tropes. Which, the fact that I feel called to even say those means that y'all are my readers. Y'all be reading, because, yeah, same. Those tropes are coming through. Forbidden, maybe, for some of you. But, yeah, I'm gonna end it there before I keep going. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe. We'd love to have you. I am having a $55 special on my channel right now. $55, 30 minutes, up to 2 questions, a reading just like this, but private for you. If you're interested, email me and I got you. If you have any questions, email me and I got you. But yeah, I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you watch this reading. As always, I will see you gorgeous people in the next one. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous group 2s. Welcome to your reading. If you chose lavender, tranquility, kindness, and self-care, then you are in the right place, okay? Today's reading, we're going to be going into how did you cast him, them, they under your spell. What was he, they, them drawn to, and what attracted him to you. Also with the what about you stood out to them. So all those things in one reading, okay? Because they all technically mean the same thing. I just wanted to give a kind of a spookier theme, which is how did you cast him under your spell, them, her, whatever you want to, go for. And it doesn't have to be a person you already know. It could be your future partner, the person you're with, okay, the person you're on your mind. It doesn't really matter what drew this person to you. How did you cast them under your spell? What was it about you, okay? So we're going to be getting into that in today's reading. If you chose lavender, immediately when the card came out, I was getting messages so you guys smell really good, because lavender is known for being calm as well. It's known for inducing calmness, and it's known for smelling really good, okay? So it's like it smells good, and then it's good for you, as opposed to things that aren't good for you but smell good or do good things. Lavender is good for you and it smells good. So there's something here about you being good for them, and you smelling good. But with the whole self-care and kindness, you are someone who's very kind, even though maybe you are someone who's very conventionally attractive, maybe, because you take a lot of pride in how you look in your self-care. You just take care of yourself, and the way you care and love yourself is something that makes this person love you even more, because it's like, I don't need you, I love myself, I don't need you to love me kind of thing. So very self-reliant, self-assured kind of energy. And it's like you just always look good because you take care of yourself or pride yourself on self-care. That's something coming through as well. But yeah, maybe purple's important. Maybe purple's your favorite color. You were wearing purple when you met this person. Like I said, take this reading as whatever you want it to be. The person on your mind. How did you cast them under your spell? The person you're gonna meet, your future spouse, your future boyfriend, your future lover, whatever. The person you're already with. What was it that the cast on his spell? Just take in whatever variation you want. Okay, it's very open reading in that way. But yeah, tranquility, kindness, and self-care. There's something very kind about you. And maybe you wore crystals, or crystals are very important to you, because we have all these crystals here in the dirt. And maybe these are crystals that induce calmness as well. One of them is giving me sodalite. That's obviously selenite. One of these is giving me... Is it lapis lazuli I'm hearing as well? And there's a heart stone that's pink, and I'm going to guess that's rose quartz. I'm not sure. It didn't take them long to fall for you, or it won't take them long to fall for you, because I don't know why things keep freaking falling in this place. It's pissing me off. Like, stop it. Like, it was sitting there for the whole entirety of group 1, and then I started your reading, got into it a little bit, and then it fell. So it's like, maybe just a conversation, talking to you, or being in your presence for a little bit, and this person was falling like child, like who knows what. Falling like nobody's business for you, okay? So let's get into the tarot. Today we're using the Haunted House Tarot, which is very sexy, I would say. Or a sexier Halloween-y kind of topic deck, okay? Or theme deck. This person did think you were sexy, is what I'm hearing as well. Sexy and scary, maybe. Because I feel like the people who don't really care to be complimented or be in a relationship because they love themselves enough and they're good on their own are the people who are most scary to men in particular. Because men are, I feel like they have been taught to be reliant on the fact that women need them, and the fact that we're getting into the era of women not needing men, period, to have kids, to have their own homes, to be successful, to make money. You know, it's like, it's a blow to some men's ego. Like, so what am I needed for? What do you need me for? You know, that kind of energy. So the fact that you're a strong, independent woman is definitely what you could take care of yourself, buy your own stuff. You know what I mean? I'm hearing, I love her cause she got her own. She don't need mine. She still leave mine alone. There ain't nothing that's more sexy than a girl that want but don't need me. Young, independent, yeah, she works hard, but you can't tell by the way that she walks. You don't slow it down cause she ain't got time to be complaining. Shorty gon' shine. She don't expect nothing from no guy. She plays aggressive but she's still shy. But you'll never know her softer side by looking in her eyes. Woo! Knowing she can do for herself makes me wanna give her my wealth. Only kind of girl I want. Independent queen working for her throne. I love her cause she got her own. Okay? If y'all don't know that song, go listen to it. It's so good. Okay? And it basically embodies everything that I was saying in a song. So someone who doesn't need a guy but wants one. Someone who is very strong, okay, maybe a little aggressive, maybe overly independent, hyper independent, but she's soft as well. She wants to be in her soft girl era, but she can't because she has to be out here making this money, child. You know what I mean? That's literally a video that I was watching yesterday on my way to work, where a girl was like, so if a guy told you to sit down and shut up and da-da-da, would you do it? And I'm like, I'm not me. I mean, I agree with her. She's like, yeah, that's all we want. Like, overly independent women, you think that they don't want an independent man, but they do, because they're forced to be independent and dominant. They don't want to be. But they gotta be out there making this money and taking care of themselves in this world. And if you don't do that, you're gonna be who knows where. Being used and abused, taken advantage of, broke. The fear that word said to me, I cannot. Broke? Oh God. That's my worst fear. Oh Lord. No. Not for me. Very ghetto indeed. Whew. Very. Okay, back to the reading, y'all. She was like, I gotta be out there making this money. I can't be soft in my soft girl era, but I want to be, you know? And he said it in the song, you'll never know her softer side by looking in her eyes. Knowing she can do for herself makes me want to give her my wealth. Okay? Like, because she can do whatever she wants, I want to spoil her even more. Because she's not expecting it from me. She can do for herself. I don't have to, but even if I had to, ask my better half to. She'll be more than glad to. When I do that math, boo, you always trying to add to. I need someone who ride for me, not someone who ride for free. She said, boy, I don't just ride. She'll pull up beside of me. I had to ask her what she's doing in that caddy. She said, cause you my baby, I be stunting like my daddy. And it's not many. Catch my fly. We both wearing Gucci. No, catch my eye. We both wearing Gucci. Match my fly. Like, stop. That's why I'm supposed to keep her closer, right by the side. Something in the morning. And now she with Loso, in case you didn't know so. What you care what this costs? You can call her Miss Boss. I got it backwards. That song is so good. Go listen to it, guys. If you don't know it already, which y'all probably do, because if y'all coming through as this. She got her own Jamie Foxx, I think Neo, and Fabulous. Even though they all toxic in their own little ways, okay? It's a good song, okay? Anyway, that's what you're coming through as, the independent queen working for her throne, okay? So, let's see what else comes through. What card is this? This is 10 and 5, Devil. Ooh, yeah, you're scary. Or you scare men anyway, because you're unpredictable as well. They don't know what to expect. It's like, if she don't need me, what am I supposed to do? How is she going to stay? She could always leave. That's their thought. Like, if I fall for her deeply in love, she can always just get up and leave. She doesn't need anything from me. What is going to make her stay or want me, okay? Disclaimer before I kind of get into the reading. If you hear the fan, I apologize. If you start hearing the radiator, that clinking, clanking sound, that's because the radiator goes on, making me have to turn on the fan because it's hot in here, you know. But yeah, just say that. I forgot to say it at the beginning of the reading. See, I got so caught up in your energy, okay, Boss B. That aura is Queen of Wands coming through for sure. Here we have, yeah, Ace of Wands. You light their fire. You turn them on. You light their dynamite, that kind of thing. You make them feral is what I'm getting. Okay, we have 8, just 8. What is just 8? No, 13, which is death. I'm like, what is just 8? What is 8? 8 is strength. This is not strength. This is death. You got the Devil and death. What the heck, guys? Give these. No, I can't even say that with a serious face. I wanted to say give these men a break. I couldn't. Not until they show you that they worth a break, okay? Because they don't be giving you a break. They don't be giving us a break, okay? Yeah, this person's very sexually attracted to you, and that's what kind of turned them on in the beginning. You being in this boss mode energy is very attractive to a lot of men, okay? Don't think there's not a man out there who doesn't want your who doesn't like your independent nature, you being very dominant, because there's men who love it and they want to dominate that dominant, okay? They're like, oh, you want to out-dominate me? We shall see. You know what I mean? Now it's a game, okay? Now they're on the hunt. They're on the prowl. Exactly. We have the Ace of Cups. Oh, this is a cute vibe for you guys. I love this. Very different from group 1, but, I might like it a little better. Who knows? Can I get one more card? You see how that card almost went to the fire and died, y'all? I just got this deck. Relax. Maybe... And it fell on the floor. I was like, maybe this card wants to be seen. Yes, I will take it. I have to get it first, but I will take it. How am I going to get it now? Okay, I'm going to have to move y'all for a second, so just give me a second. See? I just keep hearing... I had to ask her what she doing in that caddy. She said, cause you my baby, I be stunting like my daddy. So it's like, you want someone to be daddy. You want to be mommy. It's you want, like, not mommy in the way you baby them, child. No, you just want to be the mom to their dad. You want them to be daddy, okay? And in order for them to be daddy, sometimes you gotta be mommy. It's an energy. You're not saying you have to baby them or mother them. You could want to. That's something. I feel like men who want to be daddy, if you're doing the daddy deeds and doing the daddy jobs, I'm doing the mommy jobs. You know what I mean? It's putting me in my feminine and me putting you in your masculine. That's the perfect kind of relationship where both are being represented and respected equally, you know? Anyway, and here we have 2 high priestess. Yeah, she wanted to fly onto the fire, child. It's kind of like you, I want to say know what men want, which is something you do know. and you could use it to your advantage, which is why you kind of get them going so badly. With the Ace of Cups, you got them falling emotionally. I'm hearing, I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling, by Harry, Fallen by Harry Styles. And this is the first group that I was actually singing songs in, so this could be something as well. Music can be important to somebody here. Your singing voice, or you being known a lot of music, or liking the same kind of music, could be something that drew them to you as well and cast you under their spell. It could be just your singing voice that casts them under your spell. You sing a good tune, you carry your tune really well. We have 10 of Cups. Interesting. I mean, 10 of Pentacles. What am I saying? There's an air of mystery to you, private, keeps to yourself, don't need anyone. Like you have secrets that this person wants to uncover. The High Priestess is very big on her secrets. She's very big on dwelling both in the shadows and in the light. So there are some things that this person, like I said, oh my gosh, you'll never know her softer side by looking in her eyes. This person could probably tell there's a softer side to you because you could have shown it briefly, or they just know, because this person can be very intuitive and they're just like, I want to know what that softer side is like, you know? And for example, you're giving me the Drew, I think her name was Drew Fulo on TikTok, where she's the one who's always mean to men and always hating on them, and has a whole podcast and book based on how much she hates men. But she was happily in a relationship for most of those bashing men series she's had on her channel, you know, or it could be a channel, a podcast, whichever one. And she's been in a relationship for I think 7 years, and she just got engaged like a month ago, I think, at least, or a few weeks ago. And it's kind of like girls like that are still very soft. And she was also like, how someone posted this, either her or her fiance Pilly, where he was like, oh, I don't know how you could be with her, she's probably manly and doesn't even take care of you, how can you be with someone who hates men? And he's showing how she's not that way with him, okay, because he doesn't treat her that way, the way other men do, the men that she don't like, essentially, you know. There is a softer side that women have that they just don't show to the world, they only keep for their partner. So it's like, how would you know how my girl is to me? I wouldn't be with her if she didn't give me what I needed, okay? Mind your business, social media, men. Anyway, yeah, there's an intensity because we have the High Priestess, we have the Death card, then we have the Devil. There could be something like very sexy, very forbidden, very it's not even alluring, it's haunting about you. It's like forbidden because they know they can't be with you, but they still want to be with you. And look at how she has these two people shackled to her. The Devil isn't usually a woman, first and foremost, but in this deck she is, and she has these two people shackled to her. Maybe you're a bisexual queen and you have men and women shackled to you, you know. You have the best of both worlds, child. And this person wants to experience that. Maybe you're someone who looks very deviant, or your sexual side shows very prominently. Maybe your boobs is always out. So look at those look amazing. Look at that. They're showing a little bit here as well. Yeah, that dominant, very oppressive side to you, like wanting to belittle men, make them feel small, could be what attracts this person to you. And you think, oh, no man's gonna want that. This man sure does. Okay. And since it's more than just one or two of you watching this reading, those men sure do. Okay. But yeah, people get shackled, addictive. That's what I wanted to say. Not alluring. There's something addicting about you, very addictive. With this Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, and Death, I'm hearing death becomes her. Maybe you dress very sexy, very femme fatale, very dark, feminine, very Lilith. Like, F these men. Because Lilith is I think they say she's the first wife of Adam, and she left because she didn't want to obey. She didn't want to be a little pawn in his, like, get married and have kids and fill the earth with kids agenda. She's like, nah, I'm head out. I have my own things that I want to do, okay? Lilith, yeah. Very fierce, scary, intense, feminine energy is what I'm getting from you guys, okay? And none of these cards have men in them, except for this one, that she's shackling a man, so that's different, okay? There was some men coming through in group one. This is like a very fiercely, just feminine pile. So it could be F men. I don't like men at all. I just want to be with straight women. Is the vibe was coming through. And that's the vibe you guys both have, or one of you have, and that's what this person loves, okay? This man, this woman, whoever. But I feel like you guys, I don't know. I'm hearing you guys egg the other on. I'm also hearing edging. So like very sexual things coming through in this group. You edge this person on where they don't get what they want right away. You kind of make them work for it, okay? But also the egg each other on, I wanted to say as well. Where they light your candle, you light theirs, you guys kind of, you know, shoot the breeze together. There's something very cleansing about your energy as well, because after the Death card, we have the Ace of Cups. This person may fall in love with your intensity, or they may wake up one day and not realize they're in love with you, and then just realize they're in love with you kind of energy. Or that they're falling for you at least, because like I said, the song was coming through. Ten of Pentacles is very much got her own, you got her money, you know what I mean? And I'm also hearing that song by Neo, Miss Independent. That's why I love her. She got her own thing. Won't you come and spend a little time? You know? So you're always busy, always working. This person may be finding themselves groveling for your attention instead of the other way around. So, yeah. It's giving my very masculine femmes here. But like I said, you take care of yourself. You have the makeup. You do whatever you want. Dress however you want. I'm getting a lot of dresses. We have purple. We have red coming through heavily here. We have a red coming through here. More of like a blood red instead of a bright red. A deep red, I should say. And then we have this dress here. So very much casting under spells, okay? Scary eyes. I'm hearing you hypnotize people with your eyes. I also hear that song by Akon. You got me so hypnotized, the way your body rolling round and round. What that booty keep bumping, till you just bouncing up and down. And the song goes to say, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm something and I'm horny. This cat got me zoning. Like, y'all going all night long, child. It could be that the things you're into in the bedroom that this person's just like, oh yeah, Okay, let me go to the next deck, child, because I'm getting very lost in your energy. Intoxicating, definitely, is you guys. Maybe this person feels like bathed or baptized when they're with you. See, water. Oof. Yeah, this reading's getting very 18 plus, guys. There's something here about your wetness that, however that portrays, however that comes through for y'all, that this person is just like addicted to. That first, ooh, see, that song is coming through by 6 Lack and Janae Echo. Bet you love me more after our first bleep. You know, first F-U-C-K is coming through. I bet you love me more after our first encounter. Yeah. So for your person, it took that encounter to kind of really keep them bound and shackled to you. Bound and shackled, lock me up. Handcuffs can be coming through. Okay, this is supposed to be who you are. And we have the chameleon fire. Yeah, that's the vibe that's coming through. You could be a bunch of different things, a bunch of different energies. You could be more feminine, more masculine. You could be dominant. You could be, it's giving switch, okay? If you know, you know. If you don't, then I don't know what to tell y'all. What energy is their person embodying? Please, spirit, their person. This person who's under their spell or will be under their spell. We have a bear. Yo, we have a bear. Yeah, this person is very, I feel like they're very protective and very possessive. They're very settling down. I'm putting it right under the 10 of Pentacles, which is for a reason. It's very, this person could be big and large and buff, okay? First and foremost, they're very aggressive, very raw, very manly as well. But I do feel like out of all the predators we hear a lot about, we don't hear much about bears, and they are very aggressive when they're ready, but mostly when it comes to protecting what's there. So very possessive energy. This person is like very possessive of you. Like I said, I bet you love me more after that first bleep. After that first one, it said, this is mine, okay? This kitty cat, this whatever is mine. You're mine. That's about it. And that's their more dominant side coming out. They could be a sleepy, cuddly teddy bear as well, but bears are more so seen as being cute and cuddly and more so than aggressive, and can literally like just eat you and bite you and rip you apart. When we see teddy bears are cute and cuddly, right? This person could be cute and cuddly, but when it comes to you, oh, they don't play about you at all. And then we have this chameleon embodying a bunch of different things. You're this witch, this freaking siren, this mermaid, this whatever, this primordial being is what I'm hearing. This person could think you'd be putting spells on them. I'm hearing SEX magic. And look at how we have this chameleon, which is mostly made up of yellow, orange, and green, which are the chakras. They represent chakras. So we have heart chakra, green candle. We have orange chakra, sacral chakra. And then we have yellow, which is solar plexus chakra. So this person feels very confident. You make them feel confident. They make you feel confident. So like I said, you guys play off each other. The sexual energies that are here in this connection right now. Deviance is what you're giving me. You're deviance. Yes. And you're always coming up with different concoctions, different things to make this person. Maybe you're big into like aphrodisiacs as well. So maybe you're always giving this person this, or maybe you're big into making elixirs and stuff like that. And you always have this person feeling good. Maybe you're big into making drinks. Maybe you're a bartender or a mixologist, whatever y'all want to call yourselves. I don't know. Yeah, there's something about that. And then I'm kind of shuffling and I'm seeing, where did it go? Yeah, the elixir in the card. Ooh, so the way you taste, the wetness, exactly. Yes. Oh my gosh, guys, relax. Behave, I should say. That's when this person was put under your spell. How did you cast them under your spell? SEX magic. Yep. You dominated them in the bedroom. They dominated you back. Like, it's giving best of both worlds. I can be the dom sometimes, then you can be the dom A. You know what I mean? Sometimes we're switching it up. Ooh, okay. That's how you cast them under your spell, definitely. Yeah, and then death is like, the orgasms are called le petit mort. Okay, so the little death. So yeah, about slowly but surely through these little deaths, you got this person addicted to you. You lit their candle, lit their dynamite, okay? And it takes a while for the dynamite to blow up after the candle or fuse has been lit. So it's kind of like you lit their fuse when they first met you, and then it took them a while for you guys to maybe get to that point of being together in this sexual kind of manner. And then once they were, it was clipped for them. They went to sleep like a baby. They slept like a baby. You knocked them out. Me so good. He's calling me NyQuil. Now that's real, real, real. He's like, I put him to sleep and now he called me NyQuil. That's the line from Nicki Minaj's song. Yeah. Boom, boom, put his ass to sleep. Now he calling me NyQuil. Now that's real, real, real. Yeah, you put them to sleep. This man is knocked, bazoinked out. They said, oh, you gave me something that knocked me out, right? It's like, no, it's the tuntanti, okay? Or whatever y'all have. It's the Disney, okay, whatever y'all want to call it, okay? Whether it pokes out, goes in, it doesn't matter, okay? Y'all put them to sleep with that. You put it on them real good. And you were very fierce with it. You were very scared. You were very much in your passion, in your power. Yeah, this person loves the power you wield over them. The way you keep them trapped. There's a lot of fire. Fire here, fire here. And I do think that the world goes into like soft focus whenever they're around you. So like everything else disappears when it's just you and them. And I'm hearing that song, I don't want anyone else but you. Love when you say that you want me to. I know better than to promise forever, but I don't want anyone else but you. I just want you. So Anyone Else But You by Anthony Del Toro and Lana Condor. Lana Condor is Laura Jean in the To All the Boys I've Loved Before trilogy, I believe it is. And they were only boyfriend and girlfriend when they wrote that song together, but now they're in a relationship. They're affianced. Now they're engaged with each other, okay, to be married. So, and I think I mentioned something here about marriage before. No. 10 of Pentacles is what that is, house and home. You took them home, made them a home, made them feel at home, gave them a home to come home to, made their homey more homey. They came over to your house and it was a beautiful home. They wanted to stay. You made them feel right at home with you. This person also just feels very at home with you, something that could be coming through as well. And that's what casts them under your spell. You feel homey, you're sexy, you're beautiful, you're independent, you're fierce, you're a deviant in the bedroom. And this person's like, oh, where have you been all my life? Now I'm hearing that song by Rihanna. Where have you been all my life? You guys are getting a lot of songs, so you guys can bond over music. It's something that's coming through for sure. And there's like a little cave, so that you're the man cave, the house as a cave, just being with them together, but on your own, by yourself. There's something about it. This person loves your company. They don't like sharing your company with other people. But why does this chameleon look so guilty though? Tell me you don't look guilty. He's looking to the side like, what do you mean? I didn't put anything in your drink. You know how some people are like, I put, it's taking me to Raven Simone, or Simone, whatever her name is. Her wife was like, well, the first time I made you pasta, I put some of my period blood in it to make you addicted to me. So y'all be doing some stuff, maybe, okay? You be lighting candles and stuff like that to make this person want to stay, or they think that it's what you're doing. Like, why do I feel so possessive of this person? Why do I feel so drawn to them? Why do I want to stay and never want to leave? Obsessed, like I said. Okay, more cards. I'm gonna get some cards from this deck here to see what else makes them drawn to you. There is something here about you being like very powerful, witchy, is what's coming through as well. You like, there's more than meets the eye. You could be coming through with someone who seems like a regular person, but this person knows there's more beneath the surface. Like I said, don't mess up the spread, please. I'm hearing messing up the sheets, messing up the hair. And I'm hearing that song, rock the boat, baby, rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby, rock the boat, don't tip the boat over, wherever that comes from. I don't know. That's the most random thing I've ever gotten in a reading, child. Yeah, rock the boat, but don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat, don't tip the boat over. So it's like, rock it, but don't rock it. Do this, but don't do that. You but don't tip it over. That kind of thing. Okay, now next. We have power and might. Be free from judgment. Yeah, this person, and red is coming through again. So red is very much like grounded. This person does feel like very much themselves with you. Power and might. 4 is kind of giving emperor energy, so you are giving a very masculine energy. Now for those who are my bushes, okay, who are the masculines for my girls, like the girls who are very masculine, call me, let me stop. Next, I love me a masculine, period. I don't care what form you come in. A masculine, oh, if you're giving this, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm done, okay? You don't care what people think, because you are just unapologetically yourself, and that is what draws this person to you and casts them under your spell. You don't care if people call you a witch. You don't care if people, I'm hearing, they weren't joking when they called me a witch. I'm hearing Ursula. So yeah, you guys get a bad rep. Okay, and I do feel like if you were to see things from Ursula's side in that movie, the throne was stolen from her. So I do believe she's the oldest sibling or whatever, but they gave it to King Triton instead of her. Would you not want to be? Would you not turn evil too? I mean, maybe not. That's a bit drastic, but we can understand where she's coming from. So like, they weren't joking when they called me a witch. You know, you said that. You tell people that. Like, I never said I wasn't. I never said I was. What I do on my own is my business. You know. And then we have pierce the veil, move beyond illusion. Exactly. There's a veil you keep up, and this person wants to see beneath that veil. They want to pierce it. Pierce the veil is also an emo band. They're also an emo band, so you guys keep my emo kids in this reading here. I'm hearing something about unsuspecting. But with these ones coming through, or aces coming through, there is something here about you matching, starting a light, starting a match, sparking a match, and then also turning on this person's emotions as well. Yeah, there's something here about a faucet running water, just in general. This person has a lot of emotions for you. Then we have the moon, a big full moon here, and a big full moon here as well. So something like a little hypnotic about you. They do think they're under your spell, honestly. Whatever you did or didn't do is not my business. But they think you put them under their spell. And they're happy. They're not complaining at all. They happy where they at home with you. You do, like I said, you do get very responsible, very wealthy, very settled down, very stable, very ready for marriage and kids and all that. So mature as well. But also very gypsy-esque, where you know a lot of things. So there's things that this person knows, and then there's things this person doesn't know. and they want to unveil your secrets. But yeah, you put them to sleep, y'all. Like I said, this person's very intrigued with your whole thing, your whole aesthetic. They want to pick your brain and ask, why did you choose to be this way? What made you this way? They just want to know your life story, essentially. They're very intrigued. This person could be the one casting spells to get you to be with them, but nah, it's giving something here about you have your own little, like, library, you have your own little station, and you could have brought them to your house and they saw it and they're just like, oh, instead of running, they stayed. And I was watching an episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I think I'm on season 2 right now, where her fake friend from LA comes to stay with her, and he's like so fiend to become a vampire that he like puts her in danger. And you know what I mean? That's the vibe that comes with. He knew like a whole cult of people who just wanted to, he called them the lonely ones, or the group called them the lonely ones, and said, oh, there's nothing wrong with them. Da, 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 da. So it's like idolizing, looking up to, obsessed with, definitely with the devil card coming out on death. Okay, so what else can you tell me? No falling on the floor, I forbid it. We have sickle, focus, regrowth, letting go. That's a death card as well. Maybe you made them let go of a lot of things in their life that were holding them back. It's kind of like you put them under your wing and taught them a lot about life. If the metaphysical things that they can't touch, those are the things that you taught them about, that this person had no idea even existed. So you taught them things, you brought them into your home, made them feel safe, you know. Maybe you tucked them under your wing and taught them. And now they're bound and shackled to you. And look at just the way, how I got stuck on my nail like that. I'll take you. We have earthworm, clarity, rumination. You brought clarity to their life as well. You taught them stuff. Yeah, essentially. This is you in your little dungeon, your little kitchen, your little whatever, cooking up your stuff. And like, how do you do that? How do you do this? You can make candles, as simple as making candles. Well, how do you do that? They're fascinated to learn about every little thing that you do. Can I get one more card, please? For my group 2s. How do they cast their person under a spell, please, Spirit? How do they cast their person under a spell? Nothing? Okay, thank you. We have chamomile, and that's like lavender. Yeah, gentleness, relaxation, and sleep. Yeah, you put them to sleep. That card came out to just confirm that. They said, you want one more card here. You put them to sleep. And I'm hearing that song by rock you back to sleep once more. You don't have to say no more. Oh, I just want to tell you I'm sorry. What? Look around Keisha and Michaela. All the peaches and the cater. All the bitches in the elevator. I just want you to love. Yeah, baby, don't stress me. You know, back to sleep with Chris Brown, child. But do you know which version is the best one? The remix he has with Usher and Zayn from One Direction. Yes, you heard that correctly. Zayn from One Direction getting real sexual in that song. So go listen to that as well. You know? So when you're going to turn this person from someone who's innocent to someone who is just like, you know, corrupted. You corrupted them. And they're not mad about it. But yeah, chamomile, gentleness, relaxation, sleep. And we have sleep here. We have home as well. You make this person very safe. And this person could sleep better with you than they do with anyone else or on their own, is what I'm getting as well. But with the crystals coming through right off the bat, you wear your spiritual self on your sleeve. And it's not so much about shouting from the rooftops. It's just that you don't hide who you are or feel the need to coddle and fear, you know? Maybe you're a good cuddler is what I'm hearing as well. You coddle this person, you make them feel safe, you know what I mean? Like I said, and you guys are both giving that dominant energy, but you also have that mother feminine touch to you where you make them feel safe and coddle and, you know, able to fall asleep and like they found their home, their forever person kind of thing. You take care of them, you cook them food, you clean the house, that kind of vibe. Like I said, you want to be the mom because they're the daddy. Exactly. And the thing just flicked, so I'll take that as confirmation. We have a lot of ones coming through. One, pierce the veil, move beyond illusion. Maybe you, like I said, awoken this person. This person was like very much, didn't know much about spirituality, and you kind of awoken them to spirituality. But we have Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. I'm hearing reform player, reform bad boy. This person was happy being single till they met you. But yeah, your knowledge, your death and transformation and rebirth is what definitely turns this person on. The knowledge you have about the scarier things, the things that not everybody knows about, is what also is very attractive about you. The way you're very secretive and you hold back, this person makes someone just know even more and pierce past your defenses. I'm hearing, when you're alone, do you think of me and your diamond rings? I think that's Mayday Parade. Oh, well, I guess I'll see you in hell, you know? And send me off with a kiss, farewell. That song is coming through. Oh, well, by Mayday Parade. Yeah. There's also a lot of transformation and growth you've gone through as a person that this person loves as well. But you're like a very serene person. No matter how chaotic you may come off, no matter how dominant you may come off, at the end of the day, this person feels really safe with you. Their emotions feel safe with you. Their sexuality feels safe with you. They feel very vulnerable with you. Everything about you just feels safe to them. They could do what they want with you in the bedroom because you guys both love the same things, and that's safe for them. You take care of them and you guys cuddle afterwards, aftercare. That's safe for them as well. You hold their emotions very close, and they know you're not gonna like take advantage of them as well, because you take care of them in the same way you like to base them and turn them out kind of vibe. You know, it's like giving that kind of thing where you the person who's like taking care of you after they just turned your world upside down, child. You know, did some things to you that you ain't never had done to you before. And to turn around and, like, you know, rock you to sleep or hold you, and you guys are just, like, you know, at home, and, you know, just someone you could sleep next to and feel safe. That's enough to fall into someone's spell. Because some people out here just be irritating your soul, you know? Your spirit don't sit right with them. And when your spirit feels safe with someone, there's nothing more comforting than that. So, yeah, that's what's coming through for you guys. I'm getting a lot about hair, so hair pulling could be a thing. I'm hearing biting as well. Okay. So very animalistic kinds of things, you know, that I'm hearing. Oh my God, I'm getting visions. Oh my, guys, relax. I'm getting back shots. I'm leaving it at that. Hair pulling and back shots, and that's a view they love to see. Yeah. Y'all are scandalizing me. You could have scandalized this person. And you come off all sweet and innocent, but you're not. Or you don't come off as sweet innocent and they like that. Oh my. Scandalized. But the fact that these two cards came out at the, like in the same spread is crazy, because we have tranquility, kindness, self-care. So you are very kind, you're very nice, you know, but you just could be into some things. People who see you on a regular, you could be soft-spoken and quiet, and you know what I mean? Not really, you're unassuming. It's the perfect word for you guys. You're unassuming. And then as soon as people figure out what you're into, it's like you're this sweet, quiet, meek person, and you like to be slapped up and tied up and beat down because you're like a masochist, and you want to say this, and this person's able to do that to you, and then you guys fall asleep in each other's arms and mind your business, and then go back to being the meek, innocent person outside in the real world, and this person knows that secret dark side of you and what you really want. This is just too much for me. This too much. And you have that very fierce femme fatale energy about you as well. You can just seduce anything. You can seduce a pencil. Okay? That pencil will fall for you. That pencil will stand at attention, ready to do what you say. You can command armies. But you probably just don't. You mind your business and do you and just want one person when you could have many. Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna leave it at that. But yeah, you're safe and sound. And then the fire's coming down, I know that we'll be safe and sound. Do. Safe and sound. That song's coming through. I will lift you up. What? I will take you where you wanna be. I'm take you where you wanna be. You will be my love. Hey. And even when the sky is falling down, I know that we'll be safe and sound. Safe and sound. So yeah, that. you kind of calm and gentle the fierceness in them. This person could be very angry all the time, very protective all the time, but then when you're like, there, you're patting their head and massaging their temples and giving them a back massage, they knock straight out. You know what I mean? So you kind of tame the beast in them a little bit. So the vibe that's coming through. Okay? Now, I don't want to keep getting messages now. I'm tired. Let me stop. Like, it's giving me, I'm tired of this, grandpa. Well, that's just too damn bad. You know, you be telling them, they be like, I'm tired, I can't go another round. Well, that's just too damn bad. Turn over, I'll do the work, okay? You on top of them, you doing the back shots with you doing the work. Okay, I'm done with you guys. I'm done. You be putting in work, child. Okay, I'm done. Okay. Anyway, I hope this reading resonated. If it did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, join the tribe. We'd love to have you. I am currently having a $55 special on my channel. $55, up to 2 questions, 30 minutes, format just like this, but it's a personal reading for you. If you're interested, email me, I got you. If you have any questions, email me, I got you. But yeah, I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you watch this reading. As always, I will see you gorgeous people in the next one. Bye! Hello, my gorgeous group 3s. Welcome to your reading. If you chose Sage, Wisdom, Purification, Harmony, then you are in the right place. Welcome to your reading. Today we're going to be going over how did you cast this person, him, they, them, under your spell? What was he, she, they drawn to about you? Why were they drawn to you? What attracted them to you? And what about you stood out to them? So it's a play on the whole, how did you cast them under your spell kind of reading? And all those things tie into that, okay? So first and foremost, this does not have to be about anyone in particular. This could be someone you have on your mind, and this is what draws them to you, how you cast them under your spell. This could be someone you're already with, and you want to know more about what cast them under your spell. This could be someone you haven't met yet, your future lover, your future partner that you haven't met yet. This could be someone you used to know, you don't even know anymore. It could be about anybody. So you're just figuring out what particularly about you drew them to you. Jesus, what cast them under your spell? So just someone on your mind. You know what I mean? What would cast them under your spell? So to keep it very loose if you want. Someone you already know, just to see what cast them under your spell. Someone you haven't met, someone you will meet, a future spouse, a lover, boyfriend, that kind of thing. But keep it very open, because I'm keeping it very open. It doesn't have to be a specific person. But as well as he, she, they, them drawn to you. Boom. Now, if you hear the fan in the background, I'm sorry. If you hear the radiator, it hasn't been going off that often, but when I mention it, it clangs a little bit. If you hear a clanging sound in the background, that's the radiator. They have the heat on because it's getting a little chilly outside, and it makes the room overly hot, so I have the fan on. If you can hear it, like I said, I apologize. But yeah, we're gonna get into the reading. I'm also having a $55 special on my channel right now. $55, 30 minutes, 2 questions, up to 2 questions or 1 question, whatever, a format just like this, but it's a personal reading, and that's it. If you're interested, email. Have questions, email, and that's it. Now, I'm using the Haunted House Tarot, or Tarot of Haunted House. It was giving like a sexy vibe, so I have to do like kind of like a sexy reading, you know what I mean? And we're in the theme of Halloween readings, what enchants them under your spell, whatever. So already I'm just trying to go past that. I didn't even get into this. We have Sage, Wisdom, Purification, Harmony. So maybe you just getting right to the point, not dillying and dallying. You know, there's something here about you asking the straight questions, asking the tough questions, not trying to do small talk. You're not into small talk. There's something about that. You don't like small talk. You're very just straight to the point. You want to hook up. What are you looking for? You want a husband. You want a wife. You want a girlfriend, whatever. You want kids. You want to be married one day. What's the problem? What's what? You know, you're not sitting here asking this stuff. Oh, so how was your day? Like, you care, yes, but not if it's someone you're trying to suss out to see if they're like in it for the same reasons, you know what I mean? You're not wasting your time is essentially what I'm trying to say. So yeah, that, because you have that wisdom, you're definitely that sage person. You're not beating around the bush. You're not the person who's like trying to make people feel good. You're just here for real people, true people, honesty, blunt communication. You're not playing games or any of those things. You know, you want things to be as easy and as harmonious as they possibly can, because you don't like that drama. You don't like unnecessary problems, coming up. So you want to clear the air is what I'm trying to say. You want to clear the air, say, I'm looking for this, and that. Are you looking for the same things? No, bye. I'm looking for this, and that. Are you looking for the same things? Yes, we see where it goes. I have more questions for you. You keep asking questions till you get to the bottom of this person, and then see if they're worth even getting to know or wasting your time on, kind of vibe. You know, very serious, straightforward, to the point. You're not sitting here trying to make people feel good because you're done with the liars or the cheats, and you know, I'm hearing you could be getting down with the lying, dirty cheats of the one. You could be getting down to this sick beat. My girlfriend but her new best friend. They said, oh my gosh, and all the fellas over there with the really good hair. You can come in over here and you can shake, shake, shake. Oh, the player's gonna play, and the head is gonna hey. Baby, I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake. What? Shake it off, ooh, ooh, ooh. That's you, wow. Yo, these songs have really been scaring me with how accurate they are to what I've been saying. And I'm just like, you would think I would have like a list or something here of songs that pertain to what I'm saying, but that really just came out of nowhere. That's the first time I've ever channeled Taylor Swift. Hey. And that's not even one of my favorite songs of her. I don't even really like that song, but so that's how you know it's Divinely Guided. I'm not a Taylor Swift girl. There's a few songs of hers that I love, and then the rest could just go somewhere, you know? But yeah, that's it. And I was talking about people wasting your time, and you're trying to get straight to the heart of people. And it's like, the player's gonna play, the hater's gonna hate. I'm just gonna shake it off and ask the questions. My girlfriend, my best friend, bought her new girlfriend, whatever. He said, oh my gosh, you know, and you could be doing this, or you could be getting down to this sick beat. You know, you could be doing this, but instead we're lying, instead we're playing games, instead we're putting on niceties and faking that we like someone. If you were to just get right to the heart of it right now, there would have been no drama. There would have been nothing down the line if you would have just been honest from jump, essentially. So like I said, cutting out the middleman and not trying to waste time. No mincing words and no beating around the bush. And that's that wisdom you've picked up over dealing with people for a long amount of time, okay? So it's giving my neurodivergent people, because I'm the same way. And that's why I scare people away, but I don't care, because you weren't meant for me. Rejection is divine protection. Bye. Not that they were even doing the rejecting. I'm the one who rejected you by saying, hey, I'm not here for the BS. I'm not with the shits, you know? We have judgment. Wow. Yeah, you've gone through an awakening recently on knowing what you want and how you want to act. And it's kind of like you're the only person who's awakened in a world full of people who are still dead to the real problem, why things are going wrong, why people act the way they do, and why no one can be happy in relationships. Kind of like everyone is still under this guise or under this spell of, you know, and you're just awakened to all of that. You're not sitting here trying to wait for a guy to do this or wait for a guy to do that, or, you know what I mean, that kind of thing. There's something about that. You're sick of the way normal society has made dating seem or look, or how they have affected the dating world, because things used to be so simple. Now it's just so hard, child, especially with social media and everybody being able to talk. Like before, it used to be you lived in a hometown and the guys that were around you were basically the only people you can get in contact with, unless you knew people or you traveled or you had money. So you would settle down with somebody in your hometown, see if you were compatible, have kids, move on. Now it's everyone has all this contact and all this. The dating pool has quadrupled. You know what I mean? And now it's like you have Sally in Florida you're talking to on social media and sexting her. And you have Bridget in California, and she's sending you news whenever you want. And then we have someone all the way in another country who wants to talk to you as well. It's just like there's too much. There's too much going on, you know? And you could be sick of it, which is why you're trying to, like, you know, what is it called? What can you say? Narrow through all the people. Narrow it down. So why was this person cast under your spell? Because it's almost like you were the only two people alive in an apocalypse of zombies. You know? The only person who thought like you, believed in the things you did, was acting just like you, and didn't run away. Ace of Cups. Where did you disappear to? I'm hearing the same values. You guys have the same values, and it's almost like you were washing your hands of all your past relationships with this person. So it's kind of like this person, yeah, wow, that's judgment. You kind of, your old self dead. I'm hearing Old Taylor can't come to the phone right now. Why? Because she's dead. Ooh, look what you made me do. So some of you could be Taylor Swift fans, because what the heck? 2 Taylor Swift songs in one reading? That's crazy. In one group, in one pile at that? What? Other Taylor fans, for real. Y'all have to be. But yeah, it's kind of like, she can't come to the phone anymore. Why? Because she's dead. I'm not dealing with the BS of the dating world right now. I'm not doing any of that anymore. I'm not being the person that I was before. And you guys both awoke into that. And now you guys are the only people who are alive in an apocalypse. A zombie apocalypse of everybody that's on their phone. You know, maybe you're into old-fashioned dating where you don't talk on the phone. You meet in person and go on a date and see you. They walk you home. You guys kiss on the front porch and you go home about your business. Courting. Bring back courting. And then dating. And then going steady, and then eventually engagement and marriage and kids and all that kind of stuff. You want that stuff to be brought back, you know? And it's like you guys are both the ones who were doing that, so you were able to wash your hands of all the other people you dealt with because you found this one person. That's what this person, like, brought them under your spell. They finally found you in an apocalypse of zombies. They kept you. They're protecting you here, running away from the zombies, trying to figure out where they could take you to run away, you know, to keep you away from everyone else and to save you, essentially. And then we have the whole Ace of Cups here, where they were able to finally wash their hands, or both of you were able to wash your hands of the past, of the people that didn't live up to your standard, that you didn't like, you know? So they were walking around with dirt and grime on their hands, and meeting you was you were the soap they needed to finally wash their hands or of their past, you know? So a fresh start, essentially. A crush. New gushy feelings, okay? And what is this? We have Queen of Cups. Wow. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Intuition. There's something very intuitive, very wise, very pure about you. I love how we have that coming out. We have this, we have pure, and then we have the Queen of Cups, which embodies all of those things. Wisdom, purification, and harmony. I'm also hearing honesty. So you were very honest about what you wanted, and that was a breath of fresh air, because not everybody is not honest. Not everyone is honest about what they want anymore. How did my group 3s cast their person under their spell? Why was their person drawn to them? What attracted them to you? And what about them stood out to their person? Ooh, what is this? A King of Swords. A King of Swords and a Queen of Cups. Maybe they finally found someone in their feminine again, you know? They could have been dealing with a lot of women in their masculine, and you being in your feminine and being very soft but also being honest kind of drew you to them. Because I feel like out of everything, the one thing the King of Swords is going to find attractive is honesty. And even though you're coming through as a Queen of Cups, or whoever's a feminine energy is coming through as Queen of Cups, the one thing the King of Swords values above all else is honesty, transparency, okay, and truth, being your honest self. Okay, now here we have the Something of Pentacles. Is the Knight of Pentacles. So taking things slow. That's what I was saying. Courting, then dating, then going steady, then going married. Like, there's steps to this. There's no rush to get intimate, get physical, and that's what was a breath of fresh air about you. Because things can seem very transactional, very dirty in the dating pool now. Like, send me a pic so I can send one back. Pic for pic? Like, what the hell is that even? What is that? That's just so let me not even get started, because I'll go on a whole rant and we have things to do. It just pisses me. It pisses me off. Yes, you were a breath of fresh air, something they've been looking for. It's, like I said, the only person who was awakened just like them, who was up, alive, when everyone else seems to just be dead, child. And here we have the Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, sexy. You're very playful, is what I'm getting as well. Very natural beauty. And here we have 5 of Cups, and I think another card turned over. I'm hearing you're emotionally vulnerable, where other girls, like I said, want to be too masculine and don't want to be vulnerable with people anymore, or men in general, I want to say, which I don't blame them. But this person was glad that you didn't let all this dating kind of like turn you into a skeptic. You remained open to love, even though love wasn't the best to you, is what's coming through. So even though you were hurt before in the past, you didn't allow it to make you hard, you know? You were still this open Queen of Cups. But the Queen of Cups didn't want to come on reverse, so maybe it didn't make you hard. I mean, maybe it did make you hard. But they still felt that warmth underneath, you know? The honesty, the sincerity of who you were as a person. And the Queen of Cups come through as an angel. Interesting. Yeah, so you were the angel. Just call me angel of the morning, angel. Closer than my friends you are to me, baby. Drawn. What else can we say about the Queen of Cups? She's very gentle. You have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, child. So very generous. And then we have the bunny in the back there. So very fertile. I said vulnerable already. I think I did. Or maybe you woke this person up is what I'm getting. Because sage, isn't that used to clarify and cleanse? Yeah, to clarify and cleanse. You were the sage, the smoke they needed to inhale in order to awaken. Like I said, the soap they needed to clear their hands. So maybe you gave them a new beginning. Maybe this person was like sullied and they did indulge in some things, but you kind of brought them back to what their values were. You know, it's easy to get lost. I'm telling you, don't blame people. You know, it's hard out here. Let me stop. Like, you were reasonable, you were understanding, you listened to them, you care what they had to actually say, you know? Yeah, it seems like you saved them. That's the vibe that's coming through here. You saved them. You were a little bit of a captain save-a-hoe for this person. And that's what they did here. This person's carrying someone away. It's two females, so there could be women watching for women here, which I love to see. What up? Yeah, you saved this person. I'm hearing from themselves for some of you. I'm hearing reality check, wake-up call. There could be something about a wake-up call. There was someone who'd always complain about not waking up early enough or whatever, so you told them to set an alarm, or you would call them every day and it would make them waking up a good thing. Because there's nothing better than waking up next to someone you love or on the phone with someone you love. So this person, like, I have a hard time getting up in the morning. I can't never get to work on time. And you listen to that and came up with a solution. How would you feel if after your alarm went off, I called you every morning so you feel better about waking up in the morning? Like, you help them, you know? Practical solutions, very helpful. Like I said, kind of person. I'm hearing even-tempered. So a very kind, even-tempered kind of person. And this person does, like, appreciate that for sure. Yeah, you turned on their emotions again. That's definitely a big vibe that I'm getting here. This person, like I said, was a cog in the machine. This person was a cog in the machine, doing what everyone else did, getting lost in the sauce. You met them, carry them away, and save them, like this person's doing right here. Cleanse them, baptize them, maybe. They were getting lost in the humdrum of everything, and a little too cold. That's what the King of Swords is. He is someone who's very calculated. Look at him playing chess with somebody, and he's going to do what he has to do to win. So instead of him playing games and being calculating with you, he learned to be maybe a little soft. You opened him up. Maybe he helped heal you, or they, I'm sorry if I'm saying he and you don't like men at all. They helped heal you. You helped heal them kind of energy. It's kind of like the game of dating, or the dating world can be like a game. Like, you have to wait. As long as it took for them to respond, that's how long you have to take to respond. If they respond 2 hours too late, you have to respond 2 hours too late. Don't seem too eager, you know, wait to the third date or 3 months in to sleep with someone. Like, there's a whole bunch of games, and this person found themselves being super calculating. And it's kind of like it took them longer than they wanted to get to their end game. Because look at how we have an angel with white wings and we have an angel with black wings. That could be very significant here. You kind of purify them. You know, like I said, baptize them. Could have been a thing for real. Or you were a breath of fresh air. But this Knight of Pentacles is an energy of taking things slow. The Queen of Pentacles is the mother. She's the wife. She's the safe place to land. Like, you've been fighting for your life for so long, and you finally come and find this person that makes you feel like you don't have to fight anymore. And you could have scared this person, or this person could have scared you at first, my group threes. They could have scared you, because we have her cowering in fear, which I know is the theme of the deck, but that's the only card it's happening in. So you could have hurt this person, or this person could have hurt you with their words. And even then, you were still very gracious with them and took them back. Is something I'm getting as well. Let me keep getting cards. I do want to get some cards from this deck to get a card for you and a card for them. I'm hearing you made them work for it. Maybe this person came in thinking that you were going to give them whatever they wanted, and you made them work for it with the Knight of Pentacles, and that's what they love as well. They fell under your spell because they found themselves working for it. And in doing so, it kind of changed them. They were still an angel, but they were like a dark angel now instead of like someone who was dead. There could be something about that fallen angels. You were meant to find them and heal them, bring them back on the good path. Here we have Earth, dog. Yeah, very loyal, very kind, very sweet, very accommodating, very welcoming, very friendly. Can I get a card for their person, please? This person. What energy does their person embody? We have the lovebirds. How cute! Oh, this is freaking adorable. We have the lovebirds. Let me get the rest of the cards out. We have a dog, someone who's loyal, someone who craves love, someone who wants love. Even though they've been beaten down, even if you be slapping up a dog and abusing the dog will still come back and like forgive you and want to play with you and love on you, which is something that's just like so pure about that. Because what do you mean you was beating on me? But that's just me. Dogs will forgive you. You, like I said, this person hurt you and was beating up on you and you forgave them. I hope it's not the case. I hope that's not the case, okay? I hope this person was not emotionally abusing you or even physically abusing you, which is like, I can't even tell you which one is worse. They're both horrible. But you kind of forgave them and kept coming back. How, ew. I hope that's not the case. Please tell me that's not the case. This person was abusing you, kept coming back like a kicked dog. Yeah. No, I don't like that for you. Here we have Harvest of the Heart, balance, strength, and vulnerability. Okay, so that's what I was saying in the beginning. You were very emotionally vulnerable with this person, okay? And that's how they fell under your spell. And this just flew out. Like, I wonder. Any other card? No, I'll take this one. Ooh, don't fall, Heffa. We have Ancestral Alchemy, conjure your legacy. Maybe some of you are conjurers. I feel like everybody, or every group that I've had so far, they have dabbled in spirituality, but in different ways. A conjurer is way different than what I got in group 1 and group 2, so you definitely be out here calling on spirits, okay? You be summoning, you be calling, you be speaking, you be seancing, yeah. Exorcisms, I'm getting a little bit of that coming through. You cleaned out all their demons. You helped them clear out their demons. Like I said, they were giving angel potential, but dark angel. Okay. And I'm hearing angel from Buffy. Wow. Interesting. Angel from Buffy. He was a demon. He was. But he happened to be cursed by a gypsy to be a vampire, but give him back his human soul. So he was now able to remember all the things he had done in his past, but with a human soul. So very tortured. You getting you a tortured person. Oh yes. Just to give it to you straight, guys. You're getting a tortured soul, and I do feel like you're gonna help heal them. Exorcise that demon out of them. You know? Because, of course, vampires and how we know them, I don't think are real, you know? Like, cold to touch, live forever. Maybe somewhere in the world, I'm not sure. But I don't know if I believe in that fully, even though I love the vampire lure. But this person could have been an energy vampire. They were just out here sleep with everybody, and they came like, and it's kind of like, you know, when they say you sleep with everyone, you take on their energy and essence. So that person was the bad person, and that they were just sleep. Okay, so boom, your person was just sleeping around with people just because they could, just sleep with them, not knowing that they were taking a little piece of those people with them every time they slept with a bunch of people. And at the end of it, they felt horrible. They were a bad person. They were always angry, upset, traumatized, triggered at every little thing. And it's because you took a little bit of everyone that you were sleeping with and not knowing you did. And now when you're angry all the time, or just emotions turned off, you have no feelings, no empathy, no nothing, it's because those people were basically draining you. Draining all your good essence, you know? Your sacred energy. And then they meet you, group number 3, and you're this pure person who kind of, like I said, keeps your energy to yourself. You believe in the whole keeping maybe chastity as well, or not sleeping with people on the first date, or seeing or getting to know someone first before you give out or put out, whatever. And this person saw them, they were like, oh, what are you doing? And they were trying to calculate to kind of get into your panties still, or your pants, or briefs, underwear, whatever. And but by doing that, they kind of fell in love with you because you were this oh my gosh, you were this breath of fresh air to them. And in being with you, you heal them, you heal their demons, you exorcise their demons. This person may have scared you at one point, or will scare you at one point, with the feelings that they have and how they're just so callously played with your feelings with the 5 of Cups. So that's what that is. It's like leaving someone behind. It's like someone hurts you, says bad words to you, and your feelings are hurt. It's the 5 of Cups. And like, you know, and you still love them anyway. And I'm hearing, would you love me anyway? Love Me Anyway by, it's Pink and Chris Stapleton. Would you love my scars? Even if I showed my scars, even if I broke your heart, we were 100 miles apart. Would you walk away? Would you stand beside me? Cut me down and criticize me. Am I confusing 2 different songs? Maybe. Cut me down and criticize me. Or would you walk away? Would you love me, scars and all? Something like that. I think it's the same song, Would You Love Me Anyway by Pink and Chris Stapleton. It's like if I showed you all of my scars, which is what he's doing, because his face is scarred in this card. I can see his face is scarred, or that's his vampire form, demon form, whatever. And it's like, would you still love me, flaws and all? Or would you walk away? And I feel like you love this person, flaws and all. And you made them wait, made them work for your love, kind of thing. And it's because you have the strength, the ancestral alchemy. You have the protection behind you to deal with this person. You have the emotional wherewithal, okay? Because some people don't have the emotional strength to deal with people like this, but you did. And that's the harvest of the heart. I'm hearing you help them learn to use their heart for good. You brought it back to life, essentially. Balancing strength and vulnerability. I do feel like being in that energy of just sleeping around and being with people, you have a tendency, or you're prone to close your heart off or make it cold. But I feel like you kind of thought it out, which is why we have this kind of melting in your arms energy, this you holding them in your arms energy. That's what's coming through. This person was able to be purified, gain some wisdom, and find their perfect match, their harmony, which was you, group 3. Because you stayed loyal, child. This is a very interesting reading. But I do feel like you're able to withstand a lot, like I said, because you're earth. This person's more so air, so they could be flighty. Like, I do feel like they get irritated very fast. They have a hard time staying in one spot. And King of Swords, exactly. They wanted love, but they went about it the wrong way, which kind of scarred them, made them get more wounds than they wanted or needed. And by being with you, you kind of heal them, which is the vibe that's coming through for you. Wow. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Rankator, you are the catalyst. So look at this conjurer is definitely what's coming through here. You kind of baptize them, or you exorcise them of all their sins and all their traumas and demons and help them heal. But it was in meeting you. You were the catalyst. They had to meet you in order for any of this to happen. This is interesting. And I think it takes time, because that's one thing that you're big about. Taking time and taking things slow. Because look at how these two guys, hold on, let me put the cards down. Look at how these two guys look the same. It's giving me, he looks a little bit like Adam Brody to me, but this guy looks like the same guy. But before he was a demon, then he turned into someone who was willing to take it slow. Before he was someone who was calculating, seeing how fast he can get into your pants, or seeing how fast he could, you know, make you put your walls down or send you a pic or whatever kind of vibe, how fast he can corrupt you. And then he turned into a Knight of Pentacles who was willing to wait. Once he realized who he was dealing with, because look at how we have this white, pure white coming through again. This white, pure energy around him. A good influence, because you're a good influence is what's coming through as well. That's how you put him under your spell. You were patient. You were strong, but you were also allowing this person to be vulnerable. You weren't putting up with their BS. You were like, you gotta step up if you want to be with me. And this, they did. So they stepped up. Very interesting. Okay. I want some more cards from this deck to see what else comes through. What put this person under spell? What attracted them to my group threes, please? What about them stood out? The fact that you weren't as easy or fast as the girls they were with before, or guys they were with before, people they were with before. You were willing to save them and protect them from their past, which these zombies are people that are haunting them. You were able to save them from their haunting past. All the people they did wrong, who are still a part of them. You were able to help them forgive themselves, is also what I'm hearing. What else can you tell us about their person, please? Sure, I'm about to fight. Because in every group, these cards want to be fallen. Can I get one or two or three at most? But one at a time. Thank you. And look, out of the frying pan into the fire. This person didn't know what they were going to be coming up against. They just thought you were another girl, another guy. And when you showed them you weren't, this person was like, oh, this person has power. I want to stay beside that power. I want to stay with them. I want to stick it out. I want to become powerful like them. You know? To be able to be in the throes of passion, be able to stop. To be able to, you know what I mean, do certain things and hold out. And be vulnerable and be strong at the same time. So you're just an enigma to this person. You're able to be strong, be vulnerable, to heal, to not resent them, to, you know, be the person that's strong for them when they need you to be, to take care of them when the time comes, you know? We have leaves, renewal, revival, progress. Yeah. Renewal, revival, and progress. And it's like when the leaves fall off the trees. This person was bare, naked, where the trees get in winter. So there could be something about your naked body, or there, you guys naked together. The first time you guys were with them and you guys were naked. And things didn't have to move. Like, people think as soon as you see a naked body, you see some boobs and a butt or a vagina or whatever, that you immediately have to jump into sexual things. No, being naked with someone is very pure. It's very, I don't want to say innocent because it's not innocent, but it's very pure. It's like you don't have to do something as soon as you're naked, you know? That could be something you taught them as well. You could just lay naked beside someone and be vulnerable and talk about emotions and just be bare with someone and not have it lead to something. Ciao. Sure. Anyway, and we have winter coming through again. See, I put it back and it came back out. We have an ending, recharging, and reflection. Definitely, this person has to reflect a lot with you. You have them thinking about some things. And I'm hearing better man by Little Big Town. So you may have a better man, a better woman, a better person. I wish you were a better man. I wonder what we would have become if you were a better man. We might still be in love if you were a better man. You might have been the one if you were a better man. Someday sometimes in the middle of the night I could feel you again. And I just miss you, and I just wish you were a better man. And I know I had to say goodbye like the back of my hand. And I just miss you, and I just wish you were a better man. That song is coming through. Little Big Town, Little Better Man. So it could be something about you telling them you wish they were a better man. Them having to go and sit with that, self-reflect on that, and figure out why you would say that, and maybe heal themselves and come back again. Yeah, this person was a King of Swords turned into a Knight of Pentacles. Someone willing to go a long way with you, the way you, what you wanted, to become what you wanted, essentially. One more card, please, Spirit. One more card. How did they cast this person under their spell? You made them want to become a better man after telling them they weren't. You said you ain't nothing. And they said, what? By making them sad, yeah, cutting them to the quick. Speaking that truth that you speak. Speaking that truth that you speak, you told them about themselves. And they said, oh yeah, I gotta buck up. I gotta fix up, I gotta shape up. If I want to be with this person. They did, or tried to, or they will, okay? We'll see. Because not everybody watching this, like I said in the beginning, it's going to be someone you know them, you haven't met them yet, that kind of thing. We have vitality, longevity, and perseverance. Yeah. As soon as you read them to filth, they're like, oh, I got to be better for my girl, for my guy, for my person. And then they kind of go and self-reflect. So I feel like I said, you could be mean and very truthful at times as well, but you're doing it to better people. You're not doing it to be mean. You're doing it to save yourself the trouble. So this could be one of the people you were saving yourself the trouble with, but this person was like, oh, no, I actually really like you. I want to get to know you better. I'll do whatever you say. I'll follow your rules. I'll take the long way around kind of vibe. The Long Way is coming through by Brett Eldridge. Take me the long way around your town. Were you the queen with the silver crown? I want your red blushing stories, your heart and your glory that makes you who you are right now. Take me the long way around your town. He's basically saying he wants to know everything about her, what makes her the way she is, what makes her tick. I think I did say they want to take their time getting to know you, and how did you no, that was group 2, I believe. This person wants to know why you are the way you are, how did you become this way kind of energy. And they're willing to take the long way, however long it takes. Which is longevity and perseverance. Exactly. Wow. Yeah, I said it, child. But like I said, there might be an ending in your connection with that 5 of Cups. You leave them behind saying, I'm not dealing with this. Like I said, you try to help them as much as you can, but as soon as you see they're draining you, you're like, go get your life. How about that? You know, give them the hard truth they needed, and they go get their life and they come back. Or maybe they don't. Who knows? But this could definitely be someone you had some troubles with, because you're coming through as a dog, someone who's loyal. But I feel like, I don't know, loyal. I don't know how loyal dogs are. They could be loyal to a fault, because I think they are loyal, which is why they always get called that. But how many times you won't beat that dog for that dog would yam your leg off? You know what I mean? Or give you a good bite or a good growl. How long is a dog going to be beaten down before it fights back and bites back? You know, that's you. Yeah, I'm loyal. Yeah, I want to take care of you. Yes, I'm very emotionally stable and I could take care of you and help you kind of energy. Yes, I'm very emotionally mature, but there's only so much I could take. Yes, I'm a good girl of sorts, but there's only so much I could take before I'm ready to start committing some things and doing some things to people, you know? Yes, I'm sweet. Yes, I'm vulnerable with you. But I'm still strong. I'm stick up for myself. You know what I mean? There's only so much someone could take. And that's a song. How much can a heart take? That's by Yeba and someone else. That's the vibe that's coming through for y'all. Like, how much can a heart take? How much are we going to do here? You know? Sure. Anyway. That's what's coming through for y'all, okay? But this pine tree, it's like longevity is going to be there for a while. You know what I mean? And I do believe this pine trees that we see in the winter, that holds snow really well. We have winter, exactly. So someone that's able to weather the storm, weather the cold, weather the frigid temperatures you may give off, okay? That's what's coming through. Or maybe you were able to do that for them. You were able to weather their frigid temperatures. So like, I'm a pine tree. I can handle the snow and not die. Because some trees can, and you're one of those trees. Yeah. very much that is coming through for you guys, okay? So what else am I getting from this? And look, yeah, you're very powerful, you're very scary, you're very strong as well with this whole ancestral conjure legacy. Like, this person knows not to mess with you, or they should, because you don't play those games. And that's something you probably told them. Like, some girls would say, don't play with me, I'll hex you. And guys don't believe it until she turn around and hex them, you know? And then they crying and saying you a witch. And I'm like, I told you. They weren't lying when they call me a witch. You know what I mean? Poor unfortunate souls could be coming through. So yeah, you guys are ruthless. But not in the name of making people hurt, but in the name of protecting yourself and getting what you deserve, you know? Which is different and better, I would say, because hurting people to hurt people is not cute, but hurting people to protect you, oh, I'm all for that, child. Because you need to get it together for real. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just, like, I'm being so mean to your person, but I just don't care. I don't play these games. Like, they're not going to be hurting you, my group threes. And I don't like that. Yeah, no. Yeah, but Harvest of the Heart, there's something here about that. That's like, I keep coming back. I keep looking at it. If you haven't, like, you can't even tell. My eyes just keep coming back to this card right here. Harvest of the Heart, balance, strength, and vulnerability. You are vulnerable. You are, that's what this person loves about you, all this kind of stuff. But you're also someone who has a backbone. You're not letting them run all over you, you know? And I'm hearing that song Broken, because she reminds me of that lady. Broken, by Madison Ryan Ward. It's BRKN. So there's something here about this person maybe leaving you broken and you moving on, or telling them that you get themselves together. Because there's like a lot of different kinds of hurts. There's hurt people that hurt people, and you're like, okay, yeah, I understand you've been doing some things, but you're not going to be using those as excuses to hurt me. Like, get your life together and come back, and maybe we can make it work. And they went and did that, but it's not giving me the energy of them like taking advantage of you and doing things and beating you while you're down and you staying. It's not giving me that. It's giving, they did one thing, they was, you know, sent a time out, and it's like, don't come back until you learn your lesson, that kind of thing. And there is something about red coming through. We have a red cardinal here. I think it's a red cardinal anyway. We have red boots. And this card represents you. And I am getting about this is you as well. This person loves that you protect your energy. This is the vibe that I'm getting as well. Like, when they're doing something wrong, when someone else is doing something wrong, you have no problem cutting people off and saying move. The King of Swords would also be you. You're very calculated when you're ready. You know what I mean? Which is not always a good thing, but you gotta do what you gotta do out here, you know? Them being the lovebirds is definitely saying this person does want love, and that's something that they were looking for at one time, but it could have been gotten misconstrued. You know, like I said, they got kind of sullied in this dating pool of women taking advantage of them being lied to, and them starting to hurt people now. They came into it with pure intentions. They want love. They're a lovebird at the end of the day, but they got hurt along the way, and then they started hurting other people, and you said, I'm not dealing with that. Sorry, get your life together if you want love and long-term potential, and they do. So they kind of, you know, thawed that coldness off and became the warm Knight of Pentacles, willing to do whatever it takes to, you know, get his long-term goal, which is you. Boom. I'm going to leave the reading there because I'm talking in circles now, but I hope this reading resonated. If it did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe. We'd love to have you. I am having that same $55 special. If you're interested, let me know. Reach out, and I got you guys. But yeah, I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you're watching this reading. And as always, I will see. Like, I have so much more to say, though. Yeah, there's like a shield you guys keep up. It's definitely a vibe that I'm getting. A shield you keep up, you keep people out, and this person wants to push past those defenses. Maybe the cold energy is coming from you, for sure, since you can handle the weather. You can handle the cold, you know? And this person has to learn how to handle the cold with you. You're worried about your legacy. You're trying to, you know, become the person you're meant to. And look at how even in this Queen of Pentacles card, she's looking away from the person. She's not even looking at them. So it could be like this person's chasing you around. And even here, she's looking away. Here, she's looking away. Wow. Even the Queen of Cups, that's the only card that this person is like seeing you look at them. So maybe you are definitely someone, like, eye contact is definitely something that did come through for me. I mean, comes through for me in a lot of times, and it did come through in a reading before, where it's like neurodivergent people, they're very blunt, honest, they don't really, you know, want to waste their time or whatever. Eye contact is hard for them. Emotional connections, being vulnerable, are not hard for them, but it's more challenging, you know, than it is for other people. to lay themselves bare, you know, because they do so in a way that's not common for other people. It doesn't make sense to regular people, I would say. And there could be something here about you scared of vulnerability and emotions, but the fact that you show this person that is why they also are under your spell. They love the strong parts of you and the vulnerable parts of you, okay? Because she's definitely running from emotions here. She's like, oh no, don't make me feel that. Leave me alone. But you got to. It's like she's putting up her cross, like, stay away from me, you know? But then you're also, there's something like very rich about your energy, very abundant, very alive about you. This person loves as well. It's giving forest nymph. And I think it takes more time because the fact that these cards are coming through at the bottom of the deck, at the back, I should say, after this Knight of Pentacles, where it took some time. And look at how I just realized he's like, there's snow outside. So it's winter and he is the shelter. And he's like, here, I got you. I'll protect you. You know, just come inside. And you're outside in the snow and this person comes and saves you, essentially. So I feel like you guys save each other is what I'm getting. But it's like after he puts in the work and you see he's there for a long time, then the more nurturing and beautiful side of you comes out with the Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Cups, where you're able to cry and let things out, you know? So yeah, what felt, maybe the first time you cried for them, you know? And I'm with something naughty as well. Relax. The first time you cried for them, the first time you told them that you wanted to be with them, the first time y'all did something, the first time you said I love you, that's when they were like fully under your spell, like locked in, can't get out, throw away the key kind of thing. But those moments when you kind of let them in fully is when they're just like, I'm melting inside a little bit, like getting nervous. And I'm not getting aroused a little bit through your person's energy of you being vulnerable with them. They like that a lot, guys. So just know that for future reference or right now reference, whenever you want to get this person going, be vulnerable with them. Show them that side of you that nobody else gets to see. Now I'm done. Okay. Have a beautiful, wonderful day, guys. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous group fours. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the B, community, cooperation, and sweetness, if you watched the intro and you know there's two, then you chose the Bee and the Moth. Welcome to your reading. The Moth is a mystery, concealment, and illusion. Today's reading is going to be like another Halloween kind of theme reading, which is how did you cast him, they, them, she, her under your spell? Okay, what was it that drew him, her, they, them to you? And what about you stood out to them? So what drew them to you? What attracted them to you? What about you stood out to them? How did you cast them under your spell? All those have the same underlying of something happened, you did something, why is this person infatuated with you kind of vibe, why are they under your spell? That's what we're going to get into in today's reading. Before we get into that, if you hear the fan in the background, I apologize. It's hot in here. Like in the last reading, the radiator is still on. It's all this heat is coming out. It's hot. I need a fan. If you hear the radiator, which it hasn't been, I think they turned it off maybe, because it hasn't been clinking and clanking the way it was like in the last reading, so thank God for that. But if you hear it anytime during the reading, that's what that is, a radiator. I'm having a $55 special on my channel right now for 30 minutes, up to 2 questions. You get a format of reading just like this, but it's your own personal reading tailored to you. Only for the month of October, so book, you know, while they're still available, while October is still in effect. And yeah, that's it. So now we're gonna get into the reading. Now you guys got 2 cards, and they're both insects, which is what I think I pointed out in the intro if you watched it. Everyone else got kind of like different cards. You guys both got insects, so that's a sign. So we have community, cooperation, sweetness, but underneath that we have mystery, concealment, and illusion. They definitely came out together, which is why I said I'll take them, but they're vastly different energies. Okay, so I'm hearing a lady in the streets but a freak in the sheets kind of energy for you guys. You guys do portray that very well. I'm also hearing queen bee, so you're a female and you kind of may run your household, you run your friend group, you run your business, or you run okay, so a male-dominated field, you run it, okay? So you run a usually not male-dominated field is what I'm getting. So like medicine, math, those kinds of things, science are mostly men things, gaming, but you run though. There's something about that you run that. You're really good at that, okay? I'm hearing put them to shame, lay them to filth, something about that. So also during this reading, this could be a reading about a person who's on your mind, a person you're already in a relationship with, a person you will be in a relationship with. You could put this as your future spouse, your future lover. It doesn't really matter who this person embodies, but it's just why did they fall under your spell? And what did you do to cast them under this spell? Like, what about you? Okay, essentially. So it could be for someone you know, confirmation, because you're interested in the person you're in a relationship with. How did you cast them under your spell? Someone you, like I said, haven't met, future spouse, whatever, and someone you're interested in. How will you cast them under your spell for more future tense readings? Okay, so boom. Now, there is something that can sting them, so something scary, even in the bee. The bee is community, cooperation, sweetness, and there's still something scary about you because bees sting, you know? So your words could sting, maybe. There could be something here about you being black and white. Like I said, something here about you being dark, but also pure and innocent. Like that balance is there because I was being called to the the yellow and blackness of a bee, and it's like giving me contrast, like how yellow is very bright and full of color and black is the absence of color. White is also, I think white is white even a color? You know what I mean? So you kind of teeter-totter on the precipice of dark and light is the energy, which is intoxicating because you want someone who could do both, right? You want someone who could be a baddie and you want someone who could be very innocent and pure. You teeter-totter on that line very, very well, you know? One minute you could be someone screaming someone's face down, being the baddie, the bad be in charge, the head be in charge, you know what I mean? And then you could slip into the very sweet, innocent energy, you know, of being someone who's like, you know, more shy, someone, it's not gullible is what I'm getting. Maybe not as, so there's some things you're really, really, really good at, which could be academic, smart, stuff like that. But then when it comes to things of more communications, relationships kind of thing, you're more shy, reserved, you don't know much about it. And this person loves that duality of, oh, you're a big boss in your energy, you're a big boss in your playing field, but wait till you come to my playing field, that's where I'm the boss, you know? Shut up. Anywho, that's what's coming through. I always think of these moths as eyes, so there could be something here about your eyes coming through as well that casts them under your spell. Whatever color of your eyes, beautiful. I'm hearing a hornet's nest. I'm hearing how you don't want to bother a bee's nest. I'm hearing honey. So I do feel like I'm hearing you attract more bees with honey, or you attract more people with honey. So I do feel like underneath you are very dark and very subdued, mysterious, intense is what I'm hearing. Moody is also what I'm hearing. But on the surface, you portray yourself as someone who's not even, you don't have to portray, because you are someone who's nice on the outside, but you know that you attract more bees with honey than sour energy. So sometimes you have to put on a front of being more nice than you actually are, okay? If that makes sense. Whew. There could be something flighty about you because bees and moths are always ready to fly away. But it's like I'm also hearing a moth to a flame. So there's something also very bright about you. Or you're attracted to shiny things is what I'm getting as well. It's like a mermaid kind of thing where you're attracted to shiny things. And this person could be a shiny thing. You were attracted to them. Or you like sweet things, or this person's sweet. You know, this person with compliments, showers you with compliments. Thank you, that's the word I was looking for. This person showers you with compliments, and this person like loves your energy and accepts you for who you are. Maybe there's something here about service. Maybe you're very service oriented. Because community, cooperation, sweetness, you're the person who always like, you're a people pleaser. You want to please everyone else around you instead of doing what you want, because maybe what you want is not always a good thing. So you kind of put your needs and wants to the desires to the side to please everyone else. But there's like I said, yeah, someone who comes off as very innocent, but they have like very dark thoughts and wants and desires and needs, and this person loves that darker side to you, but they also love the sweet side to you as well, because they're both sides of you. Whether one is more true than the other, they're both sides of you, you know. I'm hearing it's tricky. It's tricky. That song. So you're tricky. You're tricky to deal with. Because one minute you're sweet, the next minute you're like a bear, like trying to roar someone's head off. Roar? I can't say roar. What the heck? One minute you're sweet as can be, and the next minute you're all spicy and you're all dark. So it's like different aesthetics you may put on. But very alluring with that honey. People want bees for their honey, so people could like only use you for what's like in between your legs, whether you're a guy or a girl. We all have things between our legs, no matter what it is. So people could just use you for what's in between your legs because they feel that darkness coming from you and they want to know more about it. And they're more invested in discovering what it is and discovering who you are, if that makes sense. So they're just in it for the chase. They want to just say, oh, they conquered this person or got it or got them to open up or be vulnerable. They got a piece of the pie, taste of the pie. See, you never been to heaven, have you? Ooh, it's the ride of your life. Take you a bite of the sweetest pie. That song by Dua Lipa and Megan Thee Stallion's coming through. I'll give you a bite of the sweetest pie. Ooh, it's the ride of your life. So people know that you're going to be the ride of their life. And they want a bite of that sweetest pie. And like I said, you're perfect. You're a perfect balance of lady in the streets, but a freak in the streets. The perfect balance of the sweet, innocent girl you could take home to mom, but also the scary, mysterious, broody kind of person. So whether you're a male or a female, you have the broodiness to you, the moodiness to you, and then you have the sweet side, which is like the best of both worlds, you know? You get the best of both worlds. This person gets the best of both worlds with you, and they love that. Okay. Chillin', I'll take it slow. Then you rock out the show. You get the best of both worlds. Do what? Mix it all together, and you know that it's the best of both worlds. You know. So like, this person could have seen different sides to you. Maybe they've seen you be overly sweet, and they've seen you be quiet and brooding and in your head, and you know, overthinking kind of energy. And now they kind of want to see the best of them. They want to see those people mixed together. So it's kind of like, why am I getting visuals in this reading? Y'all need to stop. Oh my gosh, bro. Okay. 18 plus for a second. There's something here about you being shy. Like you're in their bed, you're laying down on your back, and like your hands are over your eyes because you're shy. But then they're kind of like opening up your knees to see what's in between there. You know what's in between the legs. It doesn't matter if you're a guy or a girl. There's something here about you being shy when it comes to maybe more sexual acts, and this person's like, they're eating that up. They're eating it up. Because it's like maybe you're slow getting into it, but then when you're in it, it's like a whole different person comes out. And they love that. Like every single time you guys are ready to do something, you act shy every single time, but they know what lays beyond that shyness, so they're there. And I'm hearing that song, the verse from Zayn in Back to Sleep, where he's like something about in between those knees. I'm like, Zayn, please. You're not supposed to be about this life. Stop it. You're innocent. You're a child. You're a boy. Okay? But he was like something about in between those knees. And I'm like, Zayn, stop. Cap, let me stop. I believe you about that life, but still, we don't gotta know all that. You're supposed to be One Direction dude, not grown folk dude, okay? Like I'm hearing the verse in my head, but it's not coming to me. Oh, I hear it. It's like in between those knees, something like that. But that's the vibe I'm getting, the visual of you lay back on somebody's bed and your hands are over your eyes. And like I said, they don't like that because they like your eyes. But you're like shy, you're playing shy, but you're also like at the same time opening your legs. Like, anyway, we're moving on. Like that shyness, don't even fall, stupid. Sick and tired of you. We have the Two of Wands. Yeah, look at that. I don't know how I'm gonna make these work. Maybe put it up and down. Straight up and down, straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up and down, straight up, straight up, straight up. Ooh, I know exactly what is on your mind. Oh, baby, we gonna have some fun tonight. Straight up and down. Oh my gosh. Oh, I bet your mama named you good looking. Cause you sure look good to me. That something. Ooh, yeah, you just took it. You're probably the finest thing that I ever seen. You got the whole club staring at you. Got me saying, dang, girl, bring that home to me. Looking nice and fine and done and turn around. Just back it up on me, girl. Right now, right now. I got your body twerking side to side. Straight up. I got you now and now you're feeling right. Straight up. I know exactly what is on your mind. Straight up. Yeah, baby, we gon' have some fun tonight. Yeah, that's Bruno Mars. Straight up and down. Straight up and down. Wow, yeah. I bet your mama named you good looking because you sure look good to me. What, Bruno? Stop. We have Judgment. What casts my group 4 is under their person's spell, please? Whoever this person is that they're asking about. We have the High Priestess. Yeah, that mysterious side to you. They want to uncover and unveil your secrets. The High Priest is also someone who knows a lot about a lot. Especially the things that people don't talk about. So this person's secret fantasies, you may kind of indulge them or know about them, or you just automatically give them what they want or know what they want, and it drives them crazy. Because how do you know that? Like, how do you know what turns them on and drives them wild? Unless you're like a witch or something, you know? This person will call you their little witch. I'm getting that it's what someone from a book that I was reading, Gothicana by Runix, the main male character was calling the girl his little witch, you know? Because she had like powers of like clairvoyance and talking to the dead and stuff like that. Visions. Clairaudience. Here we have the Queen of Swords. Yeah. Dirty talking is what I'm hearing as well. There's just something about the way you speak and interact with them that they know that when it comes to like the more 18 plus things, you're gonna have some things to say, child. Like, you just be teasing and saying all the right things to this person. I'm hearing you be talking them out of their drawers. That's funny. And yeah, because you know just what to say to get them. It's like you have access to the other worlds, the other realms. You have this Ouija board here. And what is this? We have 8, which is strength. And we have 12, which is hangman. Yeah, this person who gets hung up on you, like they're strung up. Like you hanging by their balls or whatever they say, the guys. They're pee-whipped, you know? Like you strung them out and left them to dry kind of vibe when you're through with them. And that could be in your words as well, where you're very scary when you get angry, and that's something they love. Maybe you don't get angry very fast. Like I'm hearing that I'm hearing it. Oh, what is come through. Oh man. It's my obedient servant from Hamilton, where he's like, I'm slow to anger. I'm slow to anger, but I toe the line when I think of the effects of your life on mine. Now they call, I am slow to anger, but I toe the line when I think of the effects of your life on mine. I look back, something, and in every place I checked, the only common thread has been your disrespect. Now they call me immoral, a dangerous disgrace. If you got something to say, name a time and place, face to face. I have the honor to be your obedient servant. A. Burr. But basically in this part of the play in Hamilton, everything that Burr tries to go after, Hamilton seems to get there first or completely takes it away from him by talking mess on Burr's name. So now he's like, I'm slow to anger, but I toe the line when I think of the effects of your life on mine. Something, and in every place I check, the only common thread has been your disrespect. So like when people are like, when you that fuse is lit, you're slow to anger, but when you do blow up, it's beautiful. And that's a bee. Bees are very peaceful. They don't be bothering nobody until you steal their honey. Now they're mad. Like, what do you expect? You're stealing from them, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have what? We have, yeah, oh my gosh, we have the devil. Exactly. You have that underling of people becoming obsessed with you after getting to know you a little bit, you know? Like the best of both worlds. Okay. So let me focus on the tarot cards for a second. Two of Wands. You're very adventurous. I do think, like I said, in each group that's come through so far, there's like a bit of dabbling in like the dark, not the dark arts, but like the occult, things that people consider dark arts. Like you could just read tarot, oh, you're evil. It's like, shut up. Like, please. Like there's things that you dabble in that this person, like regular everyday society is scared of. Like Ouija boards, I still don't mess with Ouija boards. I don't care how spiritual I get. Hell no. Okay, so things that everybody else thinks is scary, you do. So you're brave, and we do have strength coming out here. That's coming through. You have a strength of character and a strength of, I'm hearing, conviction, a strength of seduction. Those things are coming through for you very strongly. But you're not scared. You're fearless is what's coming through. That's what kind of casts them under your spell. That you're like you do what, not you don't do whatever you want to do, but you do. You know. It's like you don't think twice about going and doing something or walking up to someone and saying hi or starting something or doing something nice for someone. You just do it. It's not something about you think about a lot, you know? Just the person that you are, you know? I hope that makes sense. It's just the person that you are. And the things you do for other people and the way you show up in your community and for others is what this person loves about you. But now there's a person who you are in front of other people, and there's a person who you are with just this person, and they're in love with both. They're captivated by both. Okay, now we have the Judgment card, and it's awakened. So there's something here about your third eye, your spiritual side is what gets them as well. That's the mystery and the High Priestess card coming through. These three coming out back to back. The fact that you just have like a secret side to you that no one knows. They're like, how? There's something here, sorry, about your speaking voice, your communication style. Maybe you sing, you give speeches, you read a lot, you're very intelligent, very smart, very okay on your own. Because there's something that I was watching a reader, I think it was Lotus Tarot, love her, and the reading that I was watching, she was like how this person loves, because the Queen of Swords is the divorcee. She's the widow. So there's something here about her being on her own by herself, okay on her own, you know. She's experienced love. She's had that. But now that it's time for her to be done with it, there's no need for her to get married again. She's happy being the person all by herself in the corner reading. So there's something here about you being good on your own by yourself. You're not needing other people that this person loves as well, you know. And that did come through another reading. So if you feel like watching another reading about your person, or maybe someone else likes that same thing in you as well. But yeah, there's something here, you're very studious. That just came through, very studious. You're always reading, always learning, always absorbing knowledge. And a great conversationalist. You may have, this person loves the conversations that you guys have together. You teach them things. And you come off as very cold and aloof and like I'm hearing you're the kind of person who doesn't know your charm, you know, where people find you so beautiful and alluring, but you're just always in a daze and a daydream in your own little world, in your own head, that you're not realizing the effect or impact you have on people, because it's very strong with strength coming out here. It's very strong and you don't realize, you know. Or maybe you do, because then I'm hearing try not to abuse your power. So it can be something here about you knowing the power you will, but not trying to abuse it, you know? Because you know you got that. Oh my gosh. I can't stand y'all. Yeah, I know y'all have that kitty cat energy. I know y'all have that gulp 3000. That's what I call it anyway. You got that gulp 3000, and you know the things you could do to a man or woman to make them stay. And you're just like, let me leave you alone. You're not ready for this. You're not ready for the intensity that I bring. You know? You're not ready for that. And it's like, no, I am. And you're like, you're not. And they're really not. Because this devil at the bottom of the deck, what the things you will unleash upon humanity, child. And this person wants it. They're like, please, please. I'm hearing the Oliver Twist. Can I have more supper? You know? Can I have more supper, please? Like, you're giving, and they still want more. They're trying to suck you dry. Which could be why you come off, like I said, this detached kind of person. Because you know what happens every time you're with someone. They get attached. They get addicted to the puntanti, to the Disney. They get addicted to it. And you're just like, I'm sick of this. I'm tired of this, grandpa. Like, every time I give myself to a guy, they keep coming back for more. They become obsessed. Like, I don't want you like that. You know what I mean? So you learn your power and you try not to abuse your power, okay? Because this strength card coming here, she is giving, she looks like Adriana Lima to me, the Victoria's Secret model. And every guy loves her. It's giving Megan Fox as well a little bit. Dark hair, the light eyes, the lips, the nose, your face is what makes people fall in love. You have a strong face card. It's not declining, guys. Because that's the one thing I just keep coming in looking back at. The Hangman, you get people hung up on you. Your charm, your endless charm, your boundless wisdom, your wit, you know? I'm hearing you crack jokes, you're funny, but it's like a very dry, dark humor, you know? There's so much more than meets the eye is what I'm getting about you, and that's what this person or people love. I'm hearing people, but your person is who's supposed to be coming through this reading, so we're sticking to one person. Thank you. And now I'm going to get into this deck here really quickly to get an energy for you and your person. So, what's cast this person under your spell? Interesting. What is it about my group force, please, Spirit, that makes this person attached? Delirious pleasure is what I'm hearing. Okay, relax. Your person's getting a little crazy. We have the Otter. So you're very playful. You're very cute. You're adorable is what I'm hearing. You can be like very cutesy. Very demure. Very mindful. I mean, which makes sense is what I was getting in the reading. You're very cutesy, very demure, very mindful. This person likes that. You are very composed in public. Like I said, lady in the streets. Can I get a card for their person, please? This is the only card I'm going to get for this person in the reading, so lap it up. I completely skipped over. I mean, I got their card for group 3's person, but I didn't really go over it very much. We have a horse, a chaser. Someone who's very freedom-loving. Someone who's very strong. They could be hung like a horse. Yeah, I know that saying. If you're grown, you know what I'm saying. They could have long hair. They're very strong. A lot of muscles. Your person. And you're like kind of playful. So it's giving the strong... the strong and silent individual, the very intense, strong, silent individual gravitating towards you because you come off as someone who's very sweet, you're very innocent, that kind of energy, but then there's also this intensity that lies beneath it that you keep hidden that they don't. So they like attracts like, they see that in you, you know? Like when you're around people is what I'm getting. You're very on, you're very chatting, friendly, beautiful, that kind of thing. But then when you're on your own is when that intensity comes, the broodingness comes out. And that's what this person is attracted to as well. What everybody can't see. They want what everyone else can't have. Okay, your person wants what everyone else can't have. I feel called to read from the Otter, so we're going to read from the Otter. The Otter also came through another group. So like I said, if you feel called to another group, you can watch it. Or maybe you're showing up as this person, whereas you were showing up as this person in the other group. So maybe not. If you want to see why you like your person, and what your the group they would choose, they were watching for you, then you could choose another group. So hold on, let me get but otter is water, so like very malleable, very mutable, very adaptable kind of energy. You don't stay at one thing forever. You can be a bunch of different things, and a bunch of things can be true about you at the same time. You could be mean and nice at the same time. You could be cold and unemotional, but also you care about people a lot at the same time. It just depends which one you're embodying more dominantly that time. You know, which one is predominantly in effect at that moment. You know, who you choose and decide to be. You know? The heartbreaker, the charmer, or the nice person. It just depends who you get. You know? I'm hearing life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. So this person, the unpredictability of your nature turns them on as well. It casts them under your spell. Because they like the game of it all. Like, who am I going to get today? Interesting. Okay, water. The otter is 91. So, otters are mammals who live by water. Depending on the species, that could be oceans or rivers. See that depth? They have long, sleek bodies. Okay, and so you could have a long, sleek body and short legs. You could be short in general, with webbed feet, and can hold their breath underwater. Most of them live on fish or shellfish. Otters are famous for their ability to use stones to break open shellfish on their stomachs. Really? They are best known, however, for their playful natures. Otters have been observed making water slides and using them with cheerful abandon. That is the cutest freaking thing ever. You're the cutest thing ever. Wow. And I said it, but it's like now I'm like, oh, that's the cutest thing ever I've ever seen. Like, they make their own little water slides. How cute. They're giving me like penguins, like, you know, short and cute and adorable, and how penguins slide down on their bellies. And they're very playful as well as collecting and playing with stones. They symbolize playfulness and cheerful affection. Aww, you guys are so cute. But not. Aww. That's it. I'll leave it at that. Yeah, very playful, very cute, very hardworking. You're able to kind of make your point very easily, like get your point across very easily. You explain things in a way where everyone understands. Okay, maybe I should have read the horse for your person. Your person's earth, like very strong, very steadfast, very determined, very grounded. I'm just getting viral man energy, you know. Yes, a provider. I want to say protector and provider at the same time. They're a provider and a protector. Okay, and maybe there's someone who's also very proper, like propriety, I want to say as well. So this person could be like very proper, very nice, very like, you know, gentlemanly, and then you're also someone who comes off that way. You're very nice, you're very well put together lady, and then they meet you, and then when it's time to get down, you're sitting there covering your eyes but opening your legs at the same time, and it's like, huh? It's not making sense. Make it make sense. It isn't. It won't. Okay, let me get to the horse, child. But very well traveled. They could travel in packs. They're very, I'm hearing, stubborn and loyal. Let me get reading. The horse is 27. We have horses are the embodiment of freedom and adventure, even if they are galloping across a fenced field instead of running across the plains. They remind us of the joy, movement, and simply running or dancing because we can. Why stand still if you can go on a journey, whether near or far? Let horses' spirits move you in whichever way is right for you. So this person is naturally adventurous and spirited, because I'm hearing spirit, and that is a movie with a horse. So this person is, and there, let me stop. There is a spirit card in this deck where it's like a unicorn, so I'm getting unicorn energy as well. But what was I gonna say? I forget. Oh, this person is very adventurous. And they like the unknown, which is why they like you, because you represent a piece of the unknown they get to have with them all the time, you know? Every day with you is an adventure, and they love that, because you could either be this person or that person. Who am I going to get today? And they're always excited to find out. That's something coming through for you guys. Okay, now let us get another card. And then also the great conversations and the different things you introduce them to, for real. Okay. How did they cast? That was fast. We have take action. We have chalice of charity, be nourished. Okay. And then we have the stang, ride between the realms. And that's literally what this high priestess card is. Ride between the realms. Okay. So furnace, take action. You're hot. You're hot. You're beautiful. You're hot. Definitely. You get their engines revving. Is what's coming through for you guys, for real. How you go after what you want, and that's what I was getting in the beginning. You, I think anyway. I'd be confusing piles when I get to the end. Yeah, if you feel called to another pile, go watch it too, because I keep mixing you up with another pile. But basically, there's something here about you being like in your boss energy. I think it was for you guys, maybe. Head be in charge, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Or you'll know, because you've been watching from the beginning. If I didn't mention that, then that's what you have, like a boss kind of energy. You go after what you want. You take action. You're also as spontaneous as they are, but in a different way. You guys both love adventure, traveling, discovering new things. Maybe you more so in your books and them more so in like travel form. You know, they get up and go places. And you love that as well, but you more so travel the world in your books is the vibe that I'm getting for you guys. And then we have the staying, ride between realms. There is something here about you being into some form of divination and spirituality that this person loves. Something that you could teach them. This person could be used to teaching others, but you have that energy of you guys both teaching each other, and this person loves that because they want, like we all want, women say, I want a nice strong man who has knowledge and wisdom to teach me. What are you teaching him, child? Okay, this person could feel the same. What are you teaching me? Okay, and you have lots of things to teach them, child, because there's a lot you know they don't. And they have, like, you know, worldly experience. You have bookly experience, if that makes sense. Okay. Now here we have a chalice of charity, be nourished. You're always very giving with your energy, is what that's what I was getting through here, the sweetness and community. You're always very giving, service oriented. You want to be of service to people, and you like to serve this person. This person love that as well. They want them little mistress, do whatever they say. I'm done. But this person is giving like very dominant manly man kind of energy, where do as I say. Like if I tell you to sit down, sit down. If I tell you to come do certain things to me, come do certain things to me. You know? They want someone they could boss around a little bit, but you are that person, but you're also not that person. If that makes sense. Like you don't want to be bossed around, but I feel like maybe in the bedroom, maybe you do. Okay, boom. Now, with this cup and this ace of wands coming through and this ace of cups, you get this person hot under the collar. Like I feel like I'm also hearing something very hot about you. You're warm to touch. Yeah, you're hot to look at, of course, but something about your temperature. You're very hot to touch. You could run warm. But chalice of prosperity is also giving me, you always have a cup to give someone. You always have energy to provide, wisdom to give, you know, nourishment to be provided to people, you know. I'm hearing knowledge is power, and you have a lot of it. But just powerful in general, because we have strength. We have strength, and the way she's holding her hand out, it's like, I'm gonna, you know, do something to you, cast it, like, not cast a spell on you, relax. You could say that, who knows? But I'm definitely in control. The person, you give the semblance of someone else being in control, but like I said, at the end of the day, you know the control you have over people. So it's like, I don't gotta do much, you know. Like I'm controlling you by giving you the control, is the vibe that's coming through, you know. But the staying, ride between realms, that's definitely you. Sometimes you're here and sometimes you're there. Sometimes you're off brooding and thinking about certain things. You could be communing with spirit, talking, stuff like that. And then sometimes you're very present and sometimes you're not, is the vibe that's coming through here. That between worlds. Here we have the person who is the leader of the nether realm, the other realm. And then we have the Queen of Swords, who's the ruler of this realm, of the knowledge, of the power of it all, you know? Of the books, she's the sage. And why am I hearing that song? There was like a video that I was watching on TikTok, where this guy, I forgot his name, he was posting a video saying the older generation tried to tell us what we didn't listen, where it's like, crap, what is the name of the song? Where she's like, you'll have his babies, but you won't have your man. Yeah, you'll have your babies, but you won't have your man. So don't stay caught up and lost and with a guy like I was with mine. Why is the melody not coming? But basically, the old generation is like, you're going to have kids and a man will use you to have kids. But at the end of the day, he's not going to stay. So just spend your time doing what you want to do, loving your life, traveling the world, worrying about you, that kind of energy is what the song is basically saying. Because the society teaches you, oh, get married, have kids, and your man will stay. But as soon as you have them kids, your man be gone. Okay? And you waste your youth chasing behind these men. And you could have learned that from youth. From young, you knew that. And you're not chasing behind no man, you know? The man is chasing you. Hey. Okay. Let me get these next cards. I'm going to get more cards from this deck. But yeah, there's something like otherworldly, like a little spooky about you. Because even her in this card, she looks a little spooky. So you both scare them. You also intrigue them. And you just, yeah, captify them is what I'm hearing. You're captivating. Let's get these cards out of the way. What else? Why is this person under my group for a spell, please? How do they become under their spell? Maybe you do speak to the other side. Maybe you're a medium. You're a different kind of, I feel like in each group you've had a different kind of magic or divination come through. You is speaking to the other side. You're a medium. The ride between the realms. You be here and also in the other realm talking to spirits and angels and ancestors and all that kind of stuff. You're a channel for spirit. You be speaking to them. And this person's like, ooh, interesting. Here we have vitality, longevity, and perseverance. Now I'm hearing something naughty with vitality and longevity. You're definitely someone who can go really long. You can keep up with them. This person is very spirited. Like I said, they have a lot of energy to do lots of things over and over again in multiple rounds, whatever. And you can keep up with them. Is what's coming through. But also, besides that, we have longevity, perseverance. You don't give up. You have that strength of spirit, strength of character. Something doesn't happen, you find another way to do it. You're not going to give up on your dreams, your goals, or on your people, you know? So loyal as well. But a perseverance is giving stubborn a little bit. This person's stubborn, you're stubborn. So this, like I said, you have a lot alike. You have a lot in common with this person. They see the dark side of you, and they are mostly dark. They are the brooding, the keeping to themselves, the intellectual, the one who is the strong and silent type. And you are that, but in private with them. So people may say, oh, it's giving the grumpy sunshine kind of trope, where the girl has her moments of being sad. Of course, she's not sunshine all the time, but her guy does most of the brooding and grumping. And she's the one who's always trying to drag him out of his shell. And he's like, ugh, like grunting behind her, like, sure, fine, we can go somewhere. She's like, please, 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 can we do this? And you're like a spoiled princess dragging him around. He's just grunting, yeah, sure, we can go here. You know, that kind of thing. He's not friendly. He doesn't like people. It's a vibe coming through. He just wants to do his own thing and be on his own, but he loves you so much and likes you so much. You're so much under his spell that you're getting him to do things he never thought he would do. And that's a vitality you have, that life in you. Maybe you get him to buzzing. He starts buzzing around you, and buzzing's like bzz, bzz, bzz. Like he gets a lot of energy when he's with you. So you're like an amplifier, a charger, or a battery to this person. But you get them thinking about a lot of things. You guys have very, I'm going to add that in there. You have very intellectual conversations with this person. Very intellectual conversations. Like you guys talk for hours on end about the things that bother you, the things that you love, the things that you hate, the things that you want to do with your life, how many kids you want to have, where you want to live, where you want to travel. Like I'm hearing that song by John Legend. Talk. Let's have conversations in the dark. The world is sleeping. I'm awake with you. With you, watch movies that we both already seen. Something, and I've got my eyes on you. I got my eyes on you, and you swear that you're not worth it, and something worthy of your flaws. But in my eyes, you are perfect as you are, as you are. I won't ever try to change you, change you. Swear on everything I pray to that I won't break your heart. I'll be there when you get lonely, lonely. Keep the secrets that you told me. And your love is all you owe me. I won't break your heart. That song is coming through. But you get them thinking about a lot of things. You guys have a lot of conversations, whispering to each other in the dark. And they could tell you anything. You could tell them anything kind of vibe, you know? But the hangman is someone who starts thinking about life and seeing things from a different perspective. So maybe you turn them in from a grump to someone who is more, you know, more sunny. They're not going to be the sunniest person around, but you turn them from being someone who is dark and broody and grunty to someone who talks more, opens up kind of vibe, you know? And it's just you who did that to them. They have never experienced that with anyone else. And that's another reason why you're under their spell, because you get them to open up. Change their perspective on certain things. This person could think they know it all, or they have seen everything, but they haven't, because you keep introducing them to new things. Now here we have buds. New beginnings, expansion. Exactly. As soon as I say that, you expand their mind, their consciousness as well. Maybe they start getting into spirituality as well and traveling the world. And like I said, they bring their expertise from worldly travels, and you bring your expertise from bookly traveling and knowledge. So worldly knowledge, book knowledge, you guys come together, you're a power couple. They're teaching you things, but the more intellectual, spiritual side of things they haven't explored before. And that's what they're exploring with you. So you kind of turn their life on its head. I'm hearing they never get bored of being around you. They never tire of being with you. They never get sick of you. Never, you know, that kind of thing. So they always want to be around you. Can I get one more card from my group 4? It's like I'm getting more alive now that I'm getting into your energy. I was getting kind of tired, like 4 readings, 4 groups, like 40-something minutes each. I'm like, ugh. But I'm like, I'm getting energized around you. So you, like I said, you're that busy bee. They feed off of your energy, but not in like the ghetto kind of way, you know? It could be if they wanted it to be negative, but they don't want it to be negative. It's a positive thing. So why is their person under their spell, please, for my group 4s? They never want to leave. I do think this person is like very much of a homebody, secluded, solitude, that kind of energy. Fortress of solitude. They kind of build up walls around themselves, and it could have led them to being all crusty and having to, this person has to dust off like their dusty old bones. They could be older than you, or they have to kind of like clear the dust off the shelf because this has been a long time since they've had someone get this close to their heart kind of vibe. They thought they may die alone, especially if they're older. They could have been through many relationships, divorces, kids, whatever. And I'm like, I'm never going to fall in love again. It's over for me. Then here you go. Here you come, providing life back into their life, you know? You bring life to their smallest moments. Oh no, this is so cute. And here we have time. Presence, self-awareness. So there's self-awareness. I do think you're very perceptive and you kind of keep an eye on a lot of different things, which is why you're able to help people so much, because you know what they need before they know they need it, if that makes sense. That's something that's coming through right away. And you made them feel things they haven't felt in a long time. The budding of feelings and things, you know. Maybe they had traveled all over the world and they're like, I've been everywhere. I don't want to go anywhere. But going with you was like experiencing it again for the first time. So the excitement you bring to everything is like a breath of fresh air brought back into their dead moments or things they thought would never excite them again. Like, I've traveled everywhere. There's nothing going to be nothing exciting about traveling, but they're traveling with you. And like I said, you bring that life back to it. But yeah, look at how we have this skeleton laid up behind a wall of something. It's like this person was long dead and buried, and you kind of dug up their grave, bashed through their wall, and brought them back out to life, brought them back into the light, is what's coming through. They dusted off their pipes, and you got them to talk. You got them talking. They went from the skeleton back into this horse that was like very You know, strong, sturdy, capable, reliable. Anything else that wants to come out? How many cards are these? I think these are a lot. What do they say? You'll see. Okay, so we have cup of tea, patience, and reassessment. Yeah, there's something that made you that you made them reassess their life and how things were going in their life thus far. You made them rethink those things. And we have steam, something hot coming through. You're hot, and I'm hearing hot to go. HOTTOGO. And I think in that song, she's like, call me hot, not pretty. Like, I don't want to be called pretty. Call me hot. Call me steamy. I want to be called those things, not pretty, you know? That could be coming through as well. They think you're hot, not pretty. They think you're pretty, of course, but you want to be, you know, desired. You want to be desirable. Here we have 10, maintenance, encouragement, and guidance. That's you as well, like I said. So what I'm saying is basically coming through in the cards, okay? So, and then we have seeds. We have seeds and buds. So you plant new seeds in them, have them thinking about things, again, reassessing a bunch of things. That's the hangman energy, looking at life in through a new lens because of meeting you. We have new ideas, hope, and open-mindedness. Maybe they thought they would never do, like I said, they never thought they would be in a relationship again. They never thought they would be happy again, boot up again, and then you kind of brought that back into their life. You give them that sense of freedom and adventure. And every time I see this, the staying, it gives me stag. So maybe this person was kind of like lost in between worlds, and you kind of brought them back to the side of the living. It's the vibe of someone who's alive, but they're not living life, and you brought that back to them, you know? And there's something here about lips. Look at how lips coming through. This person loves your lips. Something about the way so your mouth, the way you speak is coming through very heavily. Your eyes and how you speak and how you say things, the conviction you convey, the conviction you have is what's coming through heavy. I'm hearing you bring comfort and light to their darkest nights. That's that moon coming through. No matter how dark it is, the moon's always going to be there to illuminate the way, light the way. We have maintenance, encouragement, and guidance. Yeah. You're like their own personal little gypsy, teaching them new ways to do things, how to shower better. I don't know, like, that was so weird. How to shower better. You know what I mean? How to smile again. You taught them how to smile again. There's something about your smile this person loves. They fell in love with your smile. You can have nice teeth. Your eyes is also something that's coming through, because that's something that keeps coming through here. Eyes, eyes, eyes. There could be something here about piercings as well. You could have the piercing on the, like, between your lips and your chin. There could be something here about something you wear over your hair. I'm hearing sacred coverings, specific books, like just specific knowledge you have that they never would have been able to learn anywhere else. You're a really good teacher, like I said. They teach you, you teach them. But I love how we have seasoned buds. Something you planted in them has started to grow or will start to grow. And that's why they never want to leave. It's kind of like when you build something with someone, it's hard to leave it behind or knock it down. And tend. Wow, look at these. And I'm like, why did I pick them all up together? They have, when you plant seeds and they start, you have to write, you have to tend to them, encourage them. When you have the new ideas or hope or open mind, you have to tend to them, maintain them, encourage them, guide them, tend to the seeds, you know, rake it, make sure the nutrients are getting into the soil for them to grow once you plant the seeds. And then after that, we have the buds. They grow because you were taking care of them. Oh, you help this person grow. Stop it, my heart. I'm like, why did I feel the need to pick up these three? I'm like, yeah, I know these two have some kind of relevance to each other, but what the heck does this one have to do with anything? And you have to tend to your garden. The fact that you tend to them, take care of them, they tend to you, take care of you, you teach them, they teach you. Like a lot of give and take, reciprocating going on here. You, like I said, are very well known. You're knowledgeable in books, they're knowledgeable in life and worldly stuff. And you guys help each other become like a power couple kind of energy. This is what this is giving. Aww. You tended to their seeds. You gave them new hopes and dreams to kind of, and you tended to those new hopes and dreams that you gave them. And then they grew and became something. So you guys are growing something together. In time. Wink, wink, shove, shove. No, I guess. In time, you guys will grow to be a very powerful couple. Oh my gosh, that was funny. I'm sorry. If you guys didn't laugh, I'm so sorry. You guys are silly with each other. This person could laugh like they never laughed before with you. Because that was funny. Don't tell me it wasn't. Stop it. You're funny. Very witty, like I said, with the Queen of Swords coming through here. Like, you're just multifaceted for sure. You're sweet, you're dark, you're sultry, you're cutesy, all of that. In time. That was too good. Okay, I'm done. I promise. Whew, boy, that was a good laugh. See, this person, I feel like I haven't laughed in a good minute. I feel like people say I'm funny. I don't think I'm funny, but now I'm just like, that was a good joke. Let me stop. But it's all card spirit led because they set it up that way with the time. Okay. I don't know. Anyway, I'm done. I just be cracking myself up. It's been a minute since I made myself laugh. So I feel like, yeah, it could have been a minute since this person has laughed. And because you're very patient with them and they're very patient with you, or you were very patient when it took them some time to kind of come around to your way of thinking or to open up their mind for these seeds to finally blossom and bloom. It took a while and you stayed beside them. You stuck beside them. You were very loyal to them. That kind of energy is what's coming through as well. And you are also their calm, you know? You're the calm to their storm. When something's going on with them, they can come in and they know you're going to protect them. You're going to be a listening ear. You're going to provide them with solutions and stuff like that. They just like to hear you talk, honestly, which ties into being funny and jokes and stuff like that. And we have like it's giving me dream catcher. And you know, for you guys, I was gonna say it, but I didn't. There was this creator that I was watching on TikTok, and she posted a video where she was like, this is what angels really look like. And she's like, I got permission from an angel that I commune with, I talk to when I'm in meditation, when I'm in so-and-so, and he gave me permission to draw him. And she drew Archangel Metatron. And it's like, it's beautiful, it's gorgeous, like it's just the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And I forgot her name, but she can see, like I said, talk to angels, commune with the dead in spirit. And that's who I thought of when I saw that. How she spoke to the angels. She said she'd been speaking to angels she was little, and she got permission to draw them, and she wasn't finished. And it was like so detailed, so beautiful. So this could be something artistic about you as well. Your voice, you sing, the things you create, you write, you paint, you draw. But she painted it, and it was like so beautiful. And she's like, this is when I hear him, when he comes to me in like song and symphony. And I'm like, girl, what she was saying in that video was like beautiful. Like, if any of you remember this, like while you're watching this, comment below so I can go find the video and link it if you want to see it, you know? But it was gorgeous. But yeah, here, the dream catcher quality, that's what the angel kind of looked like. It was like a bunch of different things, and it was just beautiful. And a bunch of different eyes, yes. Yeah, this is giving me that. So you are divinely guided by spirit, for sure, by angels as well. You could commune with them but don't know you're talking to them. But her, she sees them and talks to them. Some people just hear them. Or some people just get intuitive hits to do stuff. Or they are guided by angel numbers until they're able to get to that point of being able to see them and talk to them. Because the one thing that kind of blew my mind, okay, the reading is over, so you can leave if you're not interested in hearing me what I have to say. But the first time I ever saw someone say angels don't look like people. And the kind of, first of all, they found little... what is it called, snippets from the Bible that show what angels or describe what angels really look like. But what really sold me is how they said you remember, if any of you were like Christian or grew up Christian, how when Mary was first visited by angel Gabriel, how he said, be not afraid. Why would you have to say be not afraid if you look like a human like her, just with like wings or something? It has to be something that would spook her or scare her for you to say, don't be afraid of me, I'm not here to hurt you, kind of vibe. Like Gabriel said, be not afraid, child. God sent me to tell you that you're going to have a child by him. You know what I mean? But why would you have to say, be not afraid? I could be just easy gullible, but something about someone explaining it like that kind of struck a chord with me. I'm like, yeah, it makes sense. Because when I first saw a picture of it, I was like, I'm terrified about it. They're huge. they have all these eyes and different things, and I'm like, they're not little cherubic angels, so they're not humans. But why would they be? They're angels, not humans. So why would we depict them as humans? It's just humans being humans, thinking that everything look like them in order for it to make sense, child. No, they don't look like humans. They look like, look it up. But like I said, if you remind me, I'll definitely find the video and link it so you guys could see the video that I'm talking about. But anyway, yeah. The first time I heard about it, I was scared. That was like years ago on my spiritual journey. But when she showed it to me again, it was gorgeous and it was beautiful. And the way she described being in the presence of Metatron, I'm like, girl, why you don't come visit me? Because I'm a scaredy cat, child. I'm scared. Don't come visit me. I don't want to see you. I'm scared. You know, I haven't gotten to the point where I'm like, yeah, come see me. I'm like, I haven't gotten there yet. You know, if that's even one of my gifts, to be able to see them. I'm like, I'm scared. I'll be seeing stuff sometimes, but not all the time. Because I'm like, nah, I'm a big baby. Okay. But anyway, yeah. That's what's coming through. You was like, be not afraid. Maybe one of you looks scary. Okay. But it's like you get messages from divine. This person just fascinated by that. The way you can go to a Ouija board and get messages, or just go into like meditation mode and get messages and come and draw these beautiful pictures and be this artistic and gorgeous, and you know what I mean? Like the things you do baffle them, they amaze them. Like the way I was talking about, I'm getting taken to, like when I was with my friend, I sang a song. We were watching a movie. It wasn't a movie, it was Love is Blind. And I started singing the song, and then immediately that exact same song that I was singing came on literally 3 seconds later, like 5 seconds later. We had to stop and like look at each other in amazement, like, what the bleep just happened? And I'm like, I don't know, that song just came to me. And I started singing it, and then a few seconds later, it's playing on the TV, the exact part that I was singing. I'm like, wow, you could do things like that. Like, that amazes this person. That's why they, you know, are under your spell. It's like, oh wow, that can't be fake. Nobody can fake it, things like that. Okay, I'm sorry I was kind of getting off track, but now your reading's over. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, join the tribe. I'd love to have you. If you would ever like to book a personal reading with me, you could always get in contact with me. As my email in the description box below. I'm still having the $55 special for October. If you want more information, email me in the description box and I got you. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one, my gorgeous people. Bye.